talking all things going live. We talk about how to go live with ease and confidence. So come in, ask questions, make sure you are learning and growing. I want you guys to understand that this is not a quick, easy process to grow. You got to stay with it. You're going to grind it out. And ultimately, you are going to go live and win. Okay. So we're going to talk through this. I want you guys to know all things going live. So thank you so much for being here. Let me know if there's any questions. Appreciate the support, my friends. Thank you all for being here. All right, my dear friends. So we're going to get started in just a few minutes. Um, I'm hopeful that it popped up the way I wanted to, but that's good. Let me check my do a sound check. Let's do a sound check on the YouTube side. Perfect. All right, my friends. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for joining me live. This is my 10 o'clock live on Sunday. We're talking all things going live. So feel free to come in, ask questions, my friends. We're going to get started relatively quickly because I want to get over to the TikTok side. I'm a little late. Give me a thumbs up to like the live. If you have not liked the live, give me a thumbs up. Go ahead, also click that subscriber button. If you haven't clicked the subscriber button to subscribe to the channel, click that subscriber button, as well as the notification to get notifications of when I go live. Click that bell, the bell for when I go live and I post content. So I appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you guys have questions. I want to make sure you guys are getting support, and then I want to make sure I'm supporting you as well. I think I came in a way that I did not get the ad. So we'll see what happens moving forward. Thank you all for being here. We're gonna get started. I'm gonna go over to the TikTok streets just so I can get going because I am running super duper late and I want to make sure I'm not here all day because your girl will be here talking and chatting. TikTok live, TikTok live, live streaming tips, live streaming beginner friendly tips. Come in, learn how to go live. We are talking all things live streaming. So come in, ask questions on how to go live. Feel free to come in, ask questions on the live streaming process. Appreciate you all coming in. This is my 10 o'clock live. We're going to talk all things going live, live streaming tips. If you are new, come in, ask questions. We are talking about how to go live with confidence and ease. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see, we're going to talk all things going live. Come in, ask questions on how to go live, live streaming tips. Feel free to come in. My new friends, if you are new, afraid, shy, scared, you want to learn how to go live, we're giving tips to future live hosts. So if you go live already, come in, ask questions. I'm teaching and sharing how to go live. So feel free to come in and ask questions, my friends. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for the repost. How you doing, Jackie? Welcome to the room, everybody. I appreciate you all. We typically do the hearts are flowing on the side here. We are tapping the screen so that we can get more friends in the room. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all the support. Jackie, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for that heart. Me, Lisa, how are you, friend? How's everything going? My friends on the YT, welcome, welcome as well. How's everyone doing? How are you doing, Lisa? Good morning, good morning. I just started my live stream. I hope all is well, my friend. Hello, hello. You are rocking and rolling lately. so so I'm so pleased. I'm so happy for you, friend. Keep it up, my friend. So let's see. We are talking all things going live. Um, Lisa, did you level up too? Look at you. Did you level up? What in the world? You A2 now? You are doing your thing. Okay, that's what I just saw. We made it to A2. Just wanted to share. Congratulations. I just looked. I was like, I said, because I wanted to see if you were still in your A's. I was like, you're A2. Congratulations, my friend. Wow, keep it up. Thank you. You're so welcome. I mean, it's so deserving too, because you are doing your grind. So keep grinding. I know, at the end of the day, it is a grind, but at the same time, it's so rewarding. So I'm happy it's paying off for you. So that's what it's all about. Just stick to it. Stick to it. You'll see, you're gonna have these ups and downs. I tell people peaks and valleys all the time, but if you keep grinding, keep doing it, it's gonna pay off. And what's for you is for you. That's the thing about it. So it's not anyone else's journey, it's your journey. Just keep going. Just keep going, friend. So for you, friend. I appreciate you coming through, sharing good news. That's what this is all about. How like you, I saw you come in as well. That's what this is all about. Keep going. We all are, when you're in it, it is frustrating at times. Don't get me wrong. I see the frustration. Our community just teared up. Wow, oh, for the heartbeat. Thank you, friend. But yeah, I see it, and I've experienced it. And at the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep shining. I'm gonna keep doing what I can do to make sure that I'm growing, the community's growing, everyone is learning as much as possible. I'm hitting milestones for myself. And at the end of the day, I'm just pleased. Just yeah, just keep going. Just keep going. That's what it's all about. Just keep going. So that may be the message for today. Never give up. Oh, I'm tickled by that because that's one of my friends. She comes in every now and I send her that in our text message thread, never give up. Because she does marathons and stuff. So that's like my running mantra to her. I say, never give up, never give up. So thank you for the rose, friend. So yes, I appreciate that, friend. Thank you for sharing her good news. So Lisa, she has a community. She talks about her past relationship. She was married for I think 25 years, and she talks about that. And then she also does a little music at night. She has a couple different live streams that she does. Lisa, put your live topic and time in the chat so we can pin it. But she goes live daily, couple times a day, and she has a great community that comes in, supports, her live, midday. I think the one in, 6 or 6:30, 7 o'clock. She talks about her relationship, her past relationship, and it has a lot of viewers in it, you all, because she's giving good wisdom and, just telling her story. So and I think you said you wrote a book or writing a book. That's why her logo is changed. So she's writing a book as well. So she is doing her thing, y'all. She is doing her thing. So there are so many different things that can come from this. I'm just saying, you start off and you're like, well, I'm just gonna go live a few times. The next thing you know, you're writing books. You got rooms full of people listening to you. You're climbing up in these TikTok streets, and you never know what else can come even beyond that. So just know, just keep going, friends. I had a record of 1.14 people in the room. That's the current record. It's gonna go beyond that. He said that number's just gonna keep climbing, friends. So keep going. Thank you all who are coming in. We are tapping the live. We're gonna try to get our room warmed up and activated. We're 5 minutes in. We're at 5.6K likes with 25,600 people looking in the hallway. And we didn't look at your analytics. Your analytics for that live. Let me pull it up real quick for you because it probably was in the hundreds of thousands. Your impressions, TikTok was pushing you out. So it probably was high impressions. Lori, welcome to the room. I'll tell you real quick what that last live was. That particular live was. Because I'm pretty certain to get those type of numbers, you were really being pushed out in the stream. Yeah, yeah. Your highest, well, I don't know which live you're referring to. I have to go back and look, but the highest one that I see is 164,000 impressions, meaning that they pushed you out in the feed. It was Friday. So this one was the 28th. The 28th was that Friday? It might be. No, that was Thursday. Thursday was that 1.6 164,000. Friday was 148,000. So yeah, so you've been pushed out quite a bit in the feed. Yeah, so yeah. So more to come, friend. More to come. Keep going. You said, "Oh wow." Keep going. More to come. So keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. That is what it's all about. Keep grinding. I'm gonna put my board up. And the board does make a difference, you all. I tell you guys that is the secret sauce. If you guys are in my school community, people in the agency, I just put a document out there. It's called the strategy guide. And I kind of went through what you should be doing to pre-market your live, what you should be doing to your setup, your pre-setup for your live. And then as you start your live, the things you should be doing. So boards are key to that. Just making sure you're getting that marketing message, setting that up. And then until your board needs to have value, it needs to evoke curiosity or a challenge for folks. Okay. So keep that going. Thank you. You're welcome, Lisa. Not a problem, friend. I see you. I see you. You're doing your thing. I keep coming back. Hey, Jackie, welcome. We just got that flash go. Let's see if we can get it. It is the heart me. So if you have not sent your heart me, this is the perfect time to do it. We'll see if we can get it done in 15 minutes. It's a total of 9. TikTok gave it to us a little early, so we always love our early flash go. So if we can get it out the way, that is lovely, 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 lovely. So thank you all for coming in, supporting. We're gonna keep going. We normally warm up the room by liking a live, and so we're at 8.8K likes, and we'll see if we can get to that before 10K. I tell you guys that first boost, that's where you get a little bit more of a surge if you're getting that engagement early in your live. Like I said, the board is helpful, and then also what you're doing to get your room to engage. Your room, I tell you guys all the time, when you come to a live, it is not television. You're not here watching TV. You are actively engaging. You're an active participant. So as a live host, you're balancing between your message and what you want to say and engaging with your audience and making sure people feel seen and heard. Hey, Miss K Latte, how are you, friend? Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here. Simply SP. Thank you so much, Jackie. Thank you for the Dr. Lisa Cares. I appreciate you. Thank you all for the follows who have come in and my new friends. If you're new in the room and you have not said hello, put hello in the chat, say you're new so we can connect with you as well. So I appreciate you all being here. I'm going to share out my live. I had shared it to my stories. I wanted to share out my live as well as share it out to my friends and community. So feel free to come in. Let's see if you don't mind sharing out the live. And if you haven't given your heart me, this is the time to do it. Let's see. Um, let's see. I'm going to tell the community heart me flash go. So we'll see if we can get that heart me achieved. L, good morning. Good morning, L. How you doing? L, I didn't get a chance to get over to your pop-up. I so appreciate you. You said, you know what, I'm just gonna do a pop-up. How has your week one been? Because I wanted to get over there and hear how week one back in school mode for you went. Because this was your first week, I believe. So hopefully everything gone it went well and everything's good. And then I'll see you this weekend. So I'm excited. Miss K Latte, thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate you. Good morning, Holly Q. Appreciate you as well being here. Thank you all for coming through. My new friends, if you are here, go ahead and put in the chat new and hello. We just hit that 10K mark. We're gonna see if we can get that heart me that flash. I'm sorry, the tap goal for 10K. It's going all right. That's good. In the beginning, yeah, it is what it is. You're like, Doc, it is what it is. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Let's see. I didn't mean to pin that. I'm about to get them out of here. Tell you guys, I don't like the new trend where people are putting those kind of messages in your chat. So I've been blocking them. I've been muting and blocking them. Good morning, Colette. Welcome. Halleck, you said I'm psyched about our Let me pin this. Imma pin it. Imma pin it. So, for one now I did wear a little this is like a little comfy, it's like a little lounge outfit. So it's not necessarily pajamas, but it's like a comfy, like an oversized shirt and some matching pants, but they're like lounge pants. So, anyway, I don't dress up during the day. I accessorize, I make it look good for the camera, y'all, but a girl is pretty casual most of the time. So this whole challenge, I was tickled. I was like, "Okay, you know what, Doc? This is where you get stretched to. In the content, you're gonna stretch yourself as well. You're gonna have to do a little bit more." Hey, Yolanda. So what you guys know is what is it? OOTD is outfit of the day. Um, I was about to say get ready with me, but outfit of the day, outfit of the day. That's what that stands for. And we were in Coach Rhonda's room yesterday, and Coach Rhonda told the story of how her daughters challenged her. Thank you all for coming in, grabbing that heart me. It is our flash goal right now, so if you guys don't mind supporting, I think we need just two more heart me's. And so I need to go live for the first time. Hey, M, how are you, friend? And so we'll talk about my board in a second. Thank you, Goddess. So she was saying how her daughter stretched her by doing for I think it was a 30-day challenge where she had to do an outfit of the day every day. And so she did these videos. This is on the content side, not the live side. And so she was doing these videos and how rewarded it was just to learn and just get in the habit of that practice of doing it and having that challenge, which is something I talk about here as our 14-day challenge and just making sure you're thinking about, you know what, it doesn't have to be perfect, just do it. And so that's what her daughters challenged her to do. And that's how she actually started her journey on TikTok because she was celebrating 1 year of going live. I forgot that piece of the story. So yesterday was her 1 year celebration. And so she was telling this story about how she started. Long story short, I go live. I do content, don't get me wrong, you have to do the content, but I don't do content like that. So it will stretch me, but I'm excited. I'm gonna do it. We said a 3-day challenge. We didn't say 30. Hey, Coach Chantel, we never said 30. We said a 3-day challenge. Queen Shine, how are you, friend? So we're gonna do a 3-day challenge of outfit of the day for the content side, and then you can really connect it to your niche. You don't have to make it where it's like, "Oh, watch me with my outfit." I was actually thinking about that. I was like, "Okay, I talk about going live. I can talk about it from a sense of like what I'm gonna wear when I go live. I can talk about it in terms of this being, maybe a voiceover where I'm talking about the go live mindset and stuff." And so again, you don't have to talk about the clothes all the time. I consulted a friend to help me with fashion because live led to, um, what do you mean? IRL events? Events, what is that? What is that acronym for? Is that a company or am I missing something? Hey, friends on the YT, let me know what that meant. But she said live led to, I think what you're saying, in real life. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I should have known that. I should have known that. In real life events. And so you're right. Thank you, Bounty. How are you, friend? Thank you for that daily heart me. I think we achieved it. Appreciate you all. The Harmony was the flash goal. So it was a real short flash goal, 9. Thank you, TikTok. We didn't have to do 25 or 30 of them. But we got our flash goal. So I appreciate you guys coming in, supporting. Thank you, friends on the YT as well. Great job, team. Appreciate y'all. But Halaki, you speak about this all the time. And I have to say, um, Lisa Live, she came in and she was saying how she was celebrating growing and all the things that has happened for her. She's an A-leaguer for our agency. So she's an A2 now. She just climbed up there. I say that because again, you never know where this is going to take you. And Halleck was a great example of that as well, where she's now getting real life in real life events. And she's doing these different press events because she's a live host. So she's taken her live stream, her voice here, and she's now using it literally as a journalist. She's doing broadcast events and going to events as a journalist, as a social media consultant, commutator that is doing that in real life. So excited for what's to come and what's all this is going to lead to. But I don't want you to think that they're special. They're special in general, but they just started and kept doing it and doing different things and opportunities are coming to them. So I want you guys to know that you can do it too. All right. So that's going to be kind of the message today because I think a lot of people want that instant success. They want to go viral. They want to do the stuff that makes you kind of have all these followers and stuff. But at the end of the day, it's about you showing up and doing your thing. And then ideally, if you put enough work in, you put enough attention to what you're doing, there's a compound effect because as you're grinding and grinding and doing things, the things you did in the past is still working for you. The content you did in the past, the relationships you cultivated, the networking you did on this app, that is working for you. So keep that in mind too. Yes, keep going and the opportunities will come. Yes, they will. How exciting. Congratulations to her. I know. So just know, I mean, that's to any of us though. It takes times for it to happen. It does. It does. It's a grind. Um, this today, this week, tomorrow, last week, I've been in a space of gratitude and just so appreciative of this journey. I have a video that is one of my posts is doing really well, still doing well. It's 1.3 million views. That's the first time I've seen that. I've seen my likes on my page go up tremendously. I see my other videos having a residual impact because of that other video performing so well. So all my other content is having a little boost as well. I'm about to hit 25K followers probably today. Just saying. I think it's 24.9. Yes, it's 24.9. So depending on how I perform today in my lives, I should hit the 25K mark. But my point of saying that, and then tomorrow is my year and a half anniversary. Year and a half on this app going live every day. You said, "Oh, you gave our Herbie a new look." Awesome. Fantastic shades. Thank you for that. Thank you all. And so just recognize and thank you for the congratulations. I appreciate you all. Um, and so at the end of the day, I tell you, the grind is going to pay off. It's a grind. It's a grind. It's not easy, but it's gonna pay off. Bounty, I'm meeting with Bounty this week. Let me put that out there too, because girlfriend, she does the YouTube content. She's been over there grinding on YouTube. Now she's over here on TikTok, and she just said a little nugget to me, and I said, wait a minute, I think she just gave me some wisdom. Let me pay attention to this. She said, Doc, you need to make sure you're adding the ads to your videos. Turn that feature on. I had it for the last 6 weeks. I hadn't turned it on. I hadn't done anything with it. And she said, that's your money. Turn it on. I turned it on last week, and all of a sudden my old videos are, it's coins, it's pennies, it's adding up. Some of it's dollars. I was like, wait a minute. I've been sitting over here not doing anything with these videos, and I didn't turn on that feature. And she told me to do it. And I was like, oh, so I'm meeting her with her this week to find out more. So what I just do? I need to make sure I do more. What am I supposed to do with this? I know I need to optimize my video. So that's what I've been doing in the evening, trying to get some of those things optimized. Those dollars add up quickly. I know. I'm seeing it every day. I'm seeing it. That's why I want to talk to you. I was like, wait a minute, am I missing something here? And I have over 700 videos, y'all. I have over 700 videos on YouTube because of these lives. You said what to turn on? Y'all said what to turn on? Where is that? Wait, ads for YouTube? Yeah. Audio, yes, yes. Oh, no, no, no. My YouTube channel. Well, I'm talking about my YouTube channel. That's what I'm talking about. Monica, welcome to the room. Um, so I'll talk about YouTube and what I did. So long story short, for y'all in the room, I co-stream literally right now. I'm on YouTube. Hey YouTube, how y'all doing? I'm over here and I do this every day, twice a day. And I've been doing this for the last year because I started YouTube a little later than I did my TikTok journey. You said you're so cute. And so I've been doing this twice a day, every day. And so I got monetized on YouTube back. The first level of monetization, just really quickly recap, you have to have 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. So that combination will get you the first level where you can turn on the gifting because you don't get gifting like you do over here on TikTok. TikTok is a faster climb for monetization. YouTube is a slower climb, but it pays more. It's a bigger payoff. And so with that, it takes a little time. YouTube gotta, you gotta build that up. And so it is hard to get those watch hours, just so that you know, not hard, but it's a little bit of a challenge. Um, when it comes to the first level, you get to do the shopping, the shoppable type experience that you have on TikTok. You can turn that feature on. You can turn on memberships, like we have super fans here. They have memberships, so you could do that over on YouTube. So all that happens with that first level of monetization. The second level of monetization is having 1,000 subscribers, over 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 or more, and 4,000 watch hours. And then you can turn on the ads feature where you turn on ads, and it'll turn it on for all your old content as well. So not just your current stuff, anything you've ever, your shorts, your long form videos in your live streams. All right. So you can turn that on. And What happens is my videos, I didn't optimize really. I don't do a lot of thumbnails. I didn't do descriptions. I didn't do all the things that you should be doing. And so I have to go back and fix that. So I have some work to do. But long story short, you got to turn that feature on. So I never turned on the ad feature. I got ads probably early April. Yeah, it was definitely early April. It was right before I hit my 1 year. I started in April. Thank you. Hey, friend, leveled up to level 20. And so I turned that feature on just last week. And I'm seeing where it's going back to all my old videos, and there's estimated revenue from that. And in those coins, like Bounty said, those coins add up. So it's like, oh, you got 5 cents here, you got $1 here. And then I'll go back the next day and it's like what was 5 cents now is 25 cents. Like I was like, oh. And so it's a compound effect. And I was like, well, what's happening over here? So that's why I'm meeting with her, y'all. So I'm gonna meet with her and talk to her about it. But my point is it's a grind. You have to do the work, you have to put in the time. That was a year of me grinding. And I'll tell you the way I did it 100% not the way you should do it. I will say the way I did it was kind of bootleg. It was not the way you want to do it, but it was done. It was sloppy. It wasn't the right way, but it was done. All right. Always something new with you. Appreciate your friend. You learn something new. um, but my point is it's never going to be perfect. And if you're sitting back waiting for perfection, you're missing out. You're missing out. All right. Because YouTube is going to run ads either way. You might as well get paid for it. That's true. That's true. Dr. Peg, good morning. Good morning, Dr. Peg. Dr. Peg, I'm gonna message you because I think I want you to reapply this week. So we'll talk about it. I went from 5 cents to 150. That's it. That's it. And again, I don't yes, we missing out. Yeah, yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah. I don't want you guys to miss this. Thank you so much, Dr. Michelle. I don't want you guys to miss the opportunities. That's the thing about it. I talk about it here because I don't want you to miss the opportunities. And we sit back and we're waiting, waiting, waiting. We're trying to figure out what to say, what to do. Just get started. Your dedication to TikTok, I know I am, and YouTube now. So, but yeah, but I don't want you guys to miss out because at the end of the day, you could do this. I say it all the time. The difference between you and me is that I started and just kept going. Y'all could do it too. I'll pick a nickel off the street. I'm gonna grab my money from TikTok streets. Exactly. Yep, my YT channel thumbnails aren't perfect, but my co-streams are slowly climbing to 1K subscribers. I love it. I love it. Yeah, just keep going. I mean, because honestly, so you're doing a co-stream thing now too. I was about to say your content's good though, Holly Q. So you got a lot of content you could just put on YouTube as um long form videos if you wanted to as well. But again, because you're co-streaming now, you're doing the live, you're right, you're probably getting more views. All that's happening. All of that is happening. I love your personality and persistence. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. Good morning, Ty. Welcome to the room. Appreciate you all. Those who are coming in, I appreciate you all being here. Yoli, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. We're just talking. I'm gonna talk about the 5 things that you must do if you're in the agency. I've been promoting this. I did put a strategy guide in our school community. Okay, so take a look at it. I want you guys to kind of see what you should be doing to pre-market your live, what you should be doing to manage your setup for your live, and then as you start your live, what are the things you need to say and do. Um, and so just keep that in mind. I do think of it as almost like a ritual. You look at that list, you check through it, and you do it every day. I'm that type of personality. Thank you so much. Leveled up to level 10 in a room. So I'm that type of personality where I'm looking at it and I'm like strategically saying, okay, let me do this, let me do that, let me do this. And it doesn't take a long time because some of the stuff I have on autopilot, like my live events, I try to schedule those a few at a time so that that's not something I have to sit down and schedule. Um, I try to do the videos that are in my feed, already in my feed. I add those to my stories. I add the live events. I do those type of things beforehand too. Those are the things I'm going to talk about. Some of those things I'll pull out at least 5 of them that I say you should do. And then if you're still having problems with your stream, I say it may even be technical. So there's a couple things you need to pay attention to, and this is what I learned actually from thinking about my phone here as well as my laptop when I was doing live studio. Your devices have to be willing to withstand streaming. So sometimes we just go live and we got browsers open on the back end. We got other things we were looking at on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok. You got to close all that. And then honestly, your phone needs to be a updated version. So not that you have to have the latest and greatest phone, but I would say you, if you're an iPhone user, I don't know what the equivalent for Androids would be, but if you're an iPhone user, they're on 17 right now for iPhones. I would say you would want to be at least a 14. 14, you might be able to get away with a 13. My other phone here is a 13. And I don't stream as much there. I've done it a little bit, but just keep that in mind. I'm on an iPhone 12. I would say it's time to upgrade. It's time to upgrade. It's time. Janae, welcome to the room. It overheats. Yeah. Yeah, it's time, friend. It's time. But I don't know what the Android equivalent is. So y'all Android users, y'all know whatever y'all models are and whatever you have, think about that. So, but think about what your device is going through because this streaming takes a lot. I ride my phone so the wheels fall off. It's time to upgrade, friend. Use it as your backup. That's what I end up doing. I end up upgrading my phone and I use this as my backup now because I didn't have a backup. First 6 months, I did not have a backup. The backup was a game changer. Having that other phone in the room, that's a good thing to do. Thank you very much, friend. I put that on the list for you all as well. So, you said what happened to TikTok yesterday? The tapping wasn't working to add likes. It sometimes does that. I think sometimes it depends on if you overliked. They'll put you in like a like jail, like you can't do it for 24 hours. I've seen that happen before. So just kind of be mindful if you had your tapper too high and they felt like you were overdoing it. I'm not having luck streaming on YT on my phones. I need a new app. I stream from my iPad. I don't do it from my phone. I sure don't. Yeah, so that's how I do my YT. My TikTok is from my phone. YT is on my tablet. Hello, friend. I was like, what is that? Thank you, friend. Thank you for that. Yes, yeah, so tapper jail. Yep, yep. You said I look cool with the hat on. I did, didn't I? My main one's a 12. The backup won't ever stream live. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Um, hello, is the backup on the same account? No, it's a different account. You gotta have a different account. So this is the agency's account. So the agency is in the room. The agency is one of the people, one of the accounts in the room. So, and so I use that to be in the room. It's actually helpful in general because I use it to see comments. Like if shares are happening a lot, I don't see comments all the time. So having the backup, I can look down and see if I missed a comment. Little things like that is helpful. So it's good to have that other account in the room supporting, especially when it comes to early tapping. Everyone wasn't able to do it or your whole room wasn't able to do it. I'm not sure what was happening then. TikTok glitches. And then let me say this, did you update your app this week? Make sure your room, your people, everyone's updating their app. Because if you haven't updated your app, they had an app update on Wednesday, maybe Thursday. I can't remember. We're on Sunday today. So I felt like it was midweek. It was either Wednesday or Thursday. So you always want to check for that. Okay. Always want to check for those app updates because that is going to be the difference maker too. And they're rolling out campaigns constantly. Hey, friends, others come in the room. Thank you so much. Thank you for that daily heart, me friend. So yeah, they're always rolling out updates. Can you open your TikTok account from your computer and phone same time? You can, yes, as long as you're not trying to go live. Is that what you mean? You can't go live on two different devices on the same account. It'll make you pick. It'll say, "Oh, do you want to come over on this one?" So that I do know. But there's times like if I was on this account, and I shut down my account. Dr. Lisa is also on this phone. I also have it there. Thank you all for the follows. Hey, Queen Shine, welcome to the room. L coming back in. Thank you all for coming back in. You guys fell off the porch. welcome, welcome to the room. Thank you for that. Um, So yes, so that you can do. So I can go to my Dr. Lisa account right now from this phone and maybe check like my inbox or something else. I could do other things, but I cannot go live because it's gonna say, "Oh, what are you trying to do? You want to go live on a different device." So it's the times like I've noticed that the times when my phone battery dies, and I'm like, "Ooh, it died." I can pop over onto this account and pick it up. Yeah, or that phone. So yeah. You said you're inviting. Let me pin this. I'm coming to the New Generation show. I'm gonna be on his show on Tuesday at 7 p.m. And so it should be a good time. We'll do kind of a, I guess, an interview or a conversation. So we'll see how that goes. They have to Harold, he speaks Creole, French, as well as English. So it's a good experience. So you definitely want to go there and check out the show, y'all. Uh Congratulations on that. Thank you all. Come show some love. Absolutely. Absolutely. Good morning, everybody. Everyone in the room, I appreciate you all being here. My new friends, if you are new in the room, put new in the chat. Say hello so we can say hi back to you. I want to make sure you guys are feeling seen, supported. Thank you all for supporting the flash goal, the live goal there too, as well. Appreciate that, friends. Um, the one will be for fully English. That one, okay, it'll be fully English. Awesome. Blueprint Coach, welcome to the room. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you joining us. Behavioral Coach, North Dakota, is that what Indy stands for? Family Support Coach, helping autistic kids and parents. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much for joining. Um, my friend, is it Shanae Monique? Thank you so much for being here. Taxpreneur and Biz Coach. Welcome to the room as well. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you all being here. Let me know, do you guys go live? Who goes live? Veronica, welcome to the room. New to TikTok as well. I find vacations worth your money. Awesome, friend. Travel. Okay, awesome. Level 6 in the room. DM, thank you so much. Rena, thank you so much for being here as well. North Central Florida. Hey, neighbor. Welcome to the room. I'm in Orlando. Welcome to the room as well. Mayhem, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm not new, just getting old and can't remember things. You're fine, friend. Margot, welcome to the room. Stacy, welcome as well. You said intrigued, just a mama asking for prayers for my son. Welcome to the room. Thank you so much for being here. I've never been live, never been live. Go live. You said I do. Thank you all for chiming in. I appreciate that. My new friends on the YT as well. They're saying new as well. Well, welcome. Welcome to the room. I want to start going live. Just nervous. We say do it scared. Oh, you're in Fort Pierce. Awesome. Jackie, I had no idea. Welcome. I say hi, neighbors. Neighbors, my Florida folks are my neighbors. My Chicago folks are my family. And everybody else is friends. So I appreciate y'all all being here. Um, I said, yes, ma'am. So we started off, this live, it went into kind of a motivational, inspirational conversation because I want you guys to understand, just get started. It's a little bit of a grind, but it does pay off. And me doing this a year and a half in, going live, it has been some ups and downs. I don't say it's perfect. In the beginning, it's awkward, it's weird, it's uncomfortable. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this for 30 days and I'm gonna keep going. And then I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna add another day because I was doing 4 o'clock at first, and I said I'll add another time rather. So I'll do 10. So 10 o'clock, I was able to do. Thank you so much, friend. And so 10 and 4 became my time, and I just kept doing it. And so 10 and 4 is still my time. I haven't changed. I have not changed my times. And so I'll do sometimes I'll do a pop-up, sometimes I have to do a little alteration because an appointment or something is going on. But at the end of the day, that is my schedule and I stick to it. So if anything, I will tell you to schedule your lives. And so let me answer a few of the questions I always get. Your travel advisor, I see you, Veronica. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you all coming in. Thank you for those gifts. I appreciate that. I want to go live and add YT. I need to get my TikTok live better. Yes. No, you don't. No. But no. No, you don't need to get it better. Just start with YT. Just keep going. I'll explain that. Let me pivot to YT in a second. Let me just finish this thought about the questions I normally get. I get questions about how people say, what time should I go live? I tell people to start with a time that you can commit to, that you can show up and you can be consistent. So if you're sitting here thinking like, oh, what time should I do it? What's the best time? The best time is when you can go and be consistent. All right. TikTok does give you some analytics on the back end and say, oh, your viewers do change. Your viewers are just people they're pushing your live out to. So those don't necessarily mean your followers, your real community, your fan club. That doesn't mean those people. Some of them are, but not all of them. And so they'll give you those type of analytics. And so you can decide if there is a better time, depending on your topic. It could be a morning live, better, evening live that's better. But again, stick to a time. Thank you so much. Good morning, Veronica. Welcome, friend. Thank you for that. And so then the next thing I will tell you, people ask, how long does the live have to be? The first three lives, the very first three lives on TikTok have to be a combination of 30 minutes because TikTok does not give you all the features. You don't get the heart me immediately. You don't get to pin comments all the time. There's some things you won't have access to in the beginning. You're earning those, you're unlocking those. So the first three lives have to be 30 minutes, 3 separate days. So TikTok is saying show up day one, show up day two, show up day three, 24 hours between each of them. And then basically you have to do 30 minutes. I would tell you, thank you, Miss K Latte. I would tell you to try to pick up your pace on that. So don't just do 10 minutes for each. Maybe do 15, 20 minutes for the first one. Second one, do, 20 to 30 minutes. Third one, do 30 to an hour. You want to get to the point where it's a valid go live day. That's a metric TikTok has in your analytics that you're going at least an hour, over an hour, 61 minutes. That's what I tell people, over an hour. Thank you so much, Holly Q. And so TikTok said recently, I think I just hit this mark officially. I think I just hit it officially in the month of May, May 2nd. I've gone live days, so valid go live days. I've gone live a total of 500 days. I just got a badge for that. And so when you add up almost a year and a half, that's what that is. So just know, hello friend, how you doing? Nico, welcome to the room. And so just know that it comes with time, but you got to keep going. And so you want to get to an hour, 61 minutes. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate the cheers. I'm new, was outside watching and decided to step through the door. There we go, friend Doc. I appreciate you coming through. It's like, let me come in and say hi to her. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you all for being here. Those who followed, I appreciate you all joining. But at the end of the day, I want you guys to make sure you're doing it. So go live day, valid go live day is 61 minutes, so over an hour. Hey B, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for saying hi. Others who are new, just say hi in the chat. We can say hi back to you. We want to connect. This is a room of people who do engage and support. You will see that we understand how to go live in this room. We have the Lisa badge. That's when you look at people's names. If you're new, take a read the room. Take a look at the people in the room. They have badges next to their name. That blue box means something, and the Lisa badge means something. And if you don't know what it means, put in the chat, I don't know. I don't know what it means, Doc. I have my 50-day badge a few days ago. Congratulations, Fred. Look at you, Harold. I need to go learn how this live thing works. I don't know. I don't know. Give me a few minutes. I'm gonna talk about, YouTube real quick, and I'll circle back about the badges, so stay with me. I'll talk about what they mean. I'm happy to support you guys. You said, "I don't know." It does mean something, so I want you guys to kinda know what's happening when you go live, and the way I teach, I also need to learn how to go live. Okay, that's fine, vintage. The way I teach is that I teach how to be a good live host, means that you start off being a good viewer. Again, this ain't we have a sticker for this. It says it ain't TV. This ain't TV. It's not. It's not TV. If you want TV, you can go downstairs, go to your bedroom, do whatever, and watch TV. But because you decide to come here on TikTok and come in someone's live, then you are making a conscious decision to be. I jokingly say you just entered a relationship. All right, you entered actually a threesome. All right, so this is what you just decided to do. And this threesome is you, me, and TikTok. And we're gonna work together. We're gonna do what we need to do as a couple, all right, or as a throuple. And so just recognize that that's what you're doing. But you're not sitting back just watching. You ain't that partner in the relationship. You ain't the watcher. You are actually a doer. All right. So just know. Just know you do stuff in this relationship. And so we keep going, we support each other, and that's what this is all about. So we'll talk about it. And so you went live with 0 people, Omar. That happens in the beginning. Hey, how you doing, Gen X? Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all. Consistency and engagement. All right. Thank you. Somebody's comment got filtered. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. My friends, Omar, keep going. You got this. You got to keep showing up. In the beginning, it is a slow climb. Thank you so much for that level of cake. I appreciate it. I love your vibe. Appreciate your friend. Thank you so much. I just love your oh, thank you, friend. I appreciate that. Hey, hey, you know I support. Yes, you do. What you know about that doc? I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing. I just know about it from TikTok. That's it. Just being here TikTok. That's it. Not in real life. Oh, welcome to welcome to the room. Harold, why'd you say something? Um, all right, friends. So we'll talk about engagement because that the comments matter, the likes, you see the hearts flowing here, that matters. Sharing out the live. If you have not clicked the arrow in the corner here, that's how you share the live out. You want your viewers to share the live. So if you don't mind sharing the live, I'm going off the rails. It did. It went far off the rails. I was like, let me bring it back in. I'm gonna use a different analogy next time, y'all. Oh, it's fun. Sunday fun day. You say 10 and 4. I'm going to enjoy learning from you. Oh, thank you, Stacy. I appreciate that. Grand Rising, how are you today? I'm doing well, King. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much for coming in again. So if you share out the live, you could click the arrow, you could share it, you could add it to your stories, you could repost. That's the yellow repost option. And then if you press down, this is for my newbies in the room. We know we talk about power sharing. So if you press down, you can share it out. So press down on my glasses, my nose, the middle of your screen. You can share it out and do power share. So if you don't mind power sharing the live, I would greatly appreciate it. I have learned so much in last week, Doc. You know, thank you, friend. I appreciate it. Keep going. I mean, today's message is it's a grind that will pay off. Okay. It is a grind that will pay off. So I want you guys to know in the beginning, it is a grind. It's awkward. I tell you all the things that come with it. But I want you guys to see as you do it more, it will pay off. All right. Um, so let's do this. So you're sharing out the live. That is important to the room to share out the live. The likes are important, the comments, the stickers, all that engagement matters. All right. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna talk, let me segue to YouTube real quick. We're gonna come back, we're gonna continue to engage, ask questions, but I just want to make sure I said the conversation because that question was out there about the YT. So let me talk about that really quickly. When it comes to the YT, my process was, and it was sloppy and now I have to admit, I probably should have been a little bit more attentive along the way. And so this is like hindsight stuff. But I realized once I got access, so let me say this real quick. You have to have 50 subscribers. Subscriber language on YouTube is follower language for us here. Okay, so they use the word subscriber, we use the word follower. Somebody said this, and I guess in my mind, it didn't dawn on me that that's the connotation. By them using the word subscriber, it's hard to get those subscribers because a lot of people, first of all, it's 2 issues. A lot of people think of subscribers like, "Oh, well, it was actually 3 issues." Like, subscriber mean I have to pay for something. Like, I'm subscribing. Am I paying for a membership? I'm not gonna click that button. So that's one thing that someone mentioned. I was like, "Oh, that's an interesting thing." Thought about it. I didn't think about it that way, but it could. It could very well mean that. Um, 28 lounge voice that is skill pro. I have tried 250 cases. Oh, I'm just thank you, friend. I appreciate it. Doc, thank you, friend. um, and so that's one issue. The other issue is that oftentimes on the YT on YouTube, people will go there and watch videos and they don't subscribe. You just go to the next video. You know, if you're looking at something to do with whatever topic, fill in the blank topic. I always use crocheting or hairstyles or automotive videos. You just kind of go to the next video. You're not clicking subscribe. So that is not a natural way to engage over there. That's not how we operate and normally. And then the other issue is that if you're an iPhone user, yeah, because you just watch ads. That's it. That's it. So true. Yeah. And so when if you're an iPhone user like me, I'm not always logged into my Google account. I'm just not. Or if I'm watching a video, I'm like watching it from one account and I'm like, oh, well, that's not an account that I want to save this video on. And I don't save it there. So again, the subscriber grind is a grind. It is hard to get those first 50 because that's what you need to go live. You could do it from your computer where you don't have any subscribers, but you're not getting pushed out. So it's just practice over there. But if you did it from your once you get 50 subscribers, then they start pushing you out, especially if you do it the vertical way, which is a tablet. You get pushed out to a lot of other people. You get pushed out more. The stream is. And so at the end of the day, you have to get 50. Here's the way I did it. Just a couple different, I'm going to give you a couple different tips and you can kind of use it the way you want. Because I go live here, my name, first of all, I made the branding the same. My name here is the same on YouTube. And so I would talk about both of them. I would say, hey guys, you want to follow me over there? Go also on my YouTube channel. You guys can because you guys can see me right now. You can follow me over there, connect with me over there as well. And it is where I offer information about you can go watch. I'd say you can go watch my recordings because my recordings are there. So if you want to go back and watch this live, you can see it that way. So I do the co-stream. And so I started doing the co-stream. I also had an unlisted video because people would get my digital products and services. And so I had an unlisted video that was part of my orientation to, it's just a video I talked about the products and I talked about how you unlocked and do things with it. So it was a training video essentially. And so with that video, I would tell people watch the video, make sure you comment, and then if you comment on it, I'll go to your channel and comment on your videos and make sure you get a subscriber. So I did that as well. So I was helping other people. And I would say that in my live. If you went to my video and put a comment in, I'll make sure I go to your videos and your page and put a comment in and subscribe to your channel. Just really quickly, just so that you guys know, YouTube is very particular about fake engagement. The whole thing is about watching. That's what it is. You watch videos. So if you subscribe to someone's channel without watching something first, they don't allow that subscription to go through, that follow to go through. They remove it. So you always got to watch first. Watch, comment, heart it to like it, and then click the subscriber button. So you kind of want to do it in that order so that way it goes through. All right. You said, oh, you didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah. They'll remove those subscribers. So you'll one day you're looking, it's like, oh yeah, I know I got 50. And then you got 47 because they took away three. Yes. So watch, comment, heart, and then subscribe. Yep. That's what you want to do. I'm gonna pin that so other people can see that. So it's very much about watching. The other thing is, so I got to 50 pretty quickly. I got to 50 like within 3 weeks, 3 weeks of just doing that approach. And people went over and connected. Good to know. I didn't know that. Watch, comment, and then subscribe. Yep. Just to be sure, and you can watch someone's shorts. You don't have to watch a whole long form video. Just watch a short and do it. So just keep that in mind. And what I tell people in my agency, what I tell them is like, hey, Maddie, how you doing, friend? Maddie's an agency. I don't know. Did y'all know this is Floyd's daughter? Just in the room. He's like, why are you telling him who my mama is? Hey, Maddie. Um, but yes, so um, hey, Walkin, how are you, friend? So when I would do it, I got it quickly, and that whole process allowed for me to unlock streaming on YouTube. Well, I didn't do it initially. I was like, okay, I got it. Kind of like I just told y'all earlier about the ads. I was like, okay, I got it. I'll just set it over to the side. I'll get to it when I get to it. And then one time I was like, well, you know what? I'm doing this anyway on the live. I might as well just start streaming. And so I took my son's tablet. He said, "Hello. Which one would you prefer, shorts or longs?" Well, all my lives, all my live content is long form. I don't do much other content on YouTube. I have some shorts over there, just a few, maybe about 10, and then I have which I need to do better at, and then I have like one or two long form videos. But most of my stuff is straight lives. Ha ha ha. That's my mom. That's crazy. He says that's such a learning curve, Doc. Seriously. Yes. But it gets easier. You talking about the YouTube stuff? Yeah. Thank you all for the gifts. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support with the channel. Thank you so much with the live stream. Um, so when I'm going to message you about the agency. Okay. Hey, yes. Yes. You know what? Message me. Message me and connect with Bella. Yes. Absolutely. So that you can officially join. Yes. The agency is free. I'll talk about that in a little bit too if you're interested. Anybody in the room who's not in the agency. Do you need to have a YT business account? No, you do not. No, my account is not business. Mm-mm. Guess I would like more information about the agency as well. Okay, awesome, awesome. Give me a few minutes. I'll share some more about the agency and I'll pin the page. Yep. How does the become a fan function work? Um, Singing with Nico, yes. So you need coins on your account. So if you want to click, if it says follow, you need to follow. If it says join, that's how you join the fan club. You do have to have coins. If you click the gift box in the corner, it says recharge. You can add coins. Go to the website. Once you click recharge, it'll take you to the in the app, but there's a message there that says recharge at tiktok.com/coin for the 25% discount. So get the discount so you get more coins for your money. And then basically it costs one coin, one penny to become someone's fan club, to join someone's fan club. So that's where you see the little heart me that's all dressed up now. That's what they're clicking. Um so really quickly back to YouTube. So when I started, it took me a while to start. So I just took my son's, it was like maybe I had gotten YouTube the live access. It took me a month. So I got it in March. I didn't start until April of last year. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to have my son's tablet. So if you look at any of my videos, they're all out there. You'll see where it's all grainy, the sound's not great, all the stuff, because I literally was just using his tablet. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to let this moment stop of not doing it because I want to be perfect. And I was like, okay, I'm going to figure it out. And then I realized I was like, well, maybe I could stream on my computer at the same time. And so I ended up getting a webcam. I ended up getting this like nice little expensive looking webcam. It's a good webcam, it's real high quality. And so I did that for a little bit. So I was streaming from my computer. And so my TikTok and my computer's right here looking at me. So I was like this way. And maybe I would put my live stream. I would move my live stream here. I would just move it a little closer so it looked like I was looking directly at the screen. So that worked for a little while. And then I decided to get a iPad, upgrade and get an iPad because I wanted to go back vertical and I wanted to do it this way. So now I'm streaming where the two devices are right next to each other. It's like this. And so I'm streaming this way. And I've been doing this for like pretty much the last year. It's almost been a year. I got the tablet. I got the tablet like in June or July of last year. And so, long story short, it still isn't perfect. I don't do thumbnails immediately. I don't do the descriptions. I'm not optimizing on the back end, but those are the things that I'm like, okay, I got to go back and fix, but I'm going to do it. Okay. So I say that in a way, you have a great setup. Thank you, friend. I say that in a way just to kind of hopefully help someone just say, let me just start somewhere. Because at the end of the day, all that old content is out there, don't get me wrong, and it can help you monetize. But people are gonna start, they'll see that old content once you optimize it, but they'll see your new stuff too. And the new stuff is gonna be just as good, if not great. Okay. I spent money, but it's worth it. Good discount. Okay, you talking about for the coins. Yes, it is a good discount. Yep. Thank you all. I appreciate it. So I said that you said model the way. I love it. Yeah, so and I'm getting better at it. Like I said, I'm not perfect at all with this, but I'm just gonna keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Oh, we gave it a new look. What y'all do to my heart me? I've been thinking about starting to, but I'm a little scared. You got this. Do it scared, friend. You got it. In the beginning, I was scared. If you look at my old videos, y'all see it here on TikTok and the other ones on YouTube. Yeah, I wasn't good at this. I mean, and I don't think I'm perfect. I think I've gotten better a year and a half. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. I have a few over videos I could use as O for platforms. Yeah, you get better. It gets better. You have to start. That's it. Yeah. Don't be afraid. Just get started. Just get started. So that's in the beginning it's a grind, and that's where I was kind of going with this early on. It's a grind. But you become a lot more comfortable with the camera, The words will come and they'll start flowing as well. It's one of those things where at the end of the day, my live stream is really based on you guys sharing and asking questions, so I'll answer stuff that way. But I have a message, I have things I want to share with you all, and it comes naturally because I've been doing this for so long. So things you do a lot of rinsing and repeating. How long should the long videos be? Um, I guess there's a couple different YouTube recommendations about long form videos. I think anywhere between 8 and like 25 minutes is kind of what they tell you to do. You can make them longer if you want, but people usually check out right around that 20-25 minute mark from what some other YouTube experts talk about. But yeah, my live streams are easily 2+ hours, which makes live better because you can literally have people coming in and out, but you got people stay with you for a long time too. Yeah. Good morning. You are talking about going live for 14 days. What are the benefits? Oh, I usually have a board up. Let me put my board up, huh? I should talk about this one though first. Thank you all. You know what? Um, the benefits in general, uh, when it comes to going live for the first 14 days. Now, I'm not saying you're gonna get pushed out enough a lot. You'll see new followers, you'll monetize, you'll get become more confident. I tell people all the time, your day one is not like your day five, it's not like your day 10, not like your day 14. So you're gonna get better as time goes on. You're gonna learn the features because you're gonna start reviewing different things, clicking around, touching things. You're going to learn kind of your approach in terms of connecting with your audience. You're going to get more followers to come in and engage, ideally. And ultimately, you just build that confidence. All right. Hey, I'll crochet like a pro. How are you, friend? And so you're going to build that confidence, but it does come with time. If you're someone who's just sitting back and you're thinking, like, oh, well, you know, no one's coming in and you're not doing the things to engage, it may be a long 14 days, but it does get better. All right. And then I tell people I did 14 days as a challenge just to get you going. But honestly, if you really want to see kind of that boost from the algorithm, you should do it for at least 30 days to 90. All right. Because over time, you're getting better. Now you're learning, and the algorithm has learned you. You're getting pushed out a little bit more, but it does take time. You said, "Oh, it's for beginners." You're not a beginner. Let me know. Let me know. I think the 14 days regardless is like for a person who's been doing this for a while and hasn't truly thought about their approach, it could be a reset for you as well. It absolutely could be. Could be a recommitment if you're someone not doing it on a daily basis. Going daily is in your best interest if you're going to try to do this. Being a daily live host, the system, the algorithm gets used to you. You get more visibility because you're pushed out more, especially if you have engagement in your room. Questions being asked, the hearts are flowing, people sharing your live out, doing people supporting your live goal. That is going to help you. How many followers do you need before going live? Veronica, 50 subscribers. And typically, if your account has to be over 7 days old. You have to post some content. 50 followers. I'm sorry, I'm using YouTube language. 50 followers, and and the blue engagement box in the box also will help you get it sooner too. Okay. So I'm going to talk about the blue engagement box in a second. We just had some new friends come in, and I want to make sure I'm helping you guys get what you need to. How do you add a moderator? When you click the words of the person you want to add, adding them as a moderator is one of the options there. Or is it? No, I take that back. You have to go click their photo, and there's three dots, and add them as a moderator is there. And then also the three dots here, once you're in a live, you can click and add people that way too. What do you talk about for 14 days, or do you keep repeating the same topic? Um, it I don't think you should repeat the same topic for 14 days straight. I think you would do kind of a variation. Um, there's a couple different ways to let me answer that. Give me 1 second. Let me come back to that. There's a couple different ways you can do it. Let me just read a couple more comments. I've been going live daily for 2 weeks. How long until I reach my target audience? We're going to talk about that because I think you might have missed a step in terms of reaching your target audience. Hey, Erica, how are you, friend? What you first start, when you first start, what is it that you used to talk about? When I first started, I would talk about Literally, when I first started, I would talk about the features. I would talk about the go live process. I would talk about my beginner process. There was a lot of beginners coming in my room, and I was a beginner too. So I would just say, "Hey, here's what I did." And people will ask questions like this, like, "When you first started, what did you talk about?" And I tell them what I talked about. When you click that button, what does that mean? So I would get a lot of those questions, and I would just answer them. That's what I said. The beauty of this, you want to operate as because you're a viewer, you understand the viewer experience. And when you become a live host, you understand the live host experience, but you also understand the viewer experience. So you can tell your viewers how to engage. And so that's the beauty of it too. So you could just say, hey, if you do this, here's what happens. If you press this, what's happening? Because you're doing it. You guys can literally, you all can do it and press and see what different things do. And so I would talk about it. I thought that was a reward for it. A reward for it? You said a reward for going live for 14 days? No. No. The reward is whatever you want it to be. I've been live a few times, still can't figure out how to pin a comment. You touch the words, Granny, touch the words of the comment that like your comment you just put there, a screen pops up and it says pin comment. Um, you might not have that feature yet. You said a few times, I think the first three you get it. You have to Okay, do you have to have the live manager to get access to flash sales, etc.? No, no, flash sales is offered by the seller, so you don't need live manager. It's great to see it though. Yeah, live manager is a great analytical tool to have during your shop live. And so what do you talk about for 14 days? Let me answer. I'm going to answer a combination of that question. What do you talk about for 14 days? What do you talk about repeating the same topic? So I see that comment a couple of times. So let me answer that. And it goes back to that question about getting your audience. And it actually is number one. What I would tell you here is this is the first thing I would tell you to do. You need to research the topics, the keywords your audience is interested in. So my friend said, how do I get my target audience? That was a question. And then what do you talk about? Kind of the same thing. You talk about what people are searching. So when you are literally on the search screen for TikTok, if you're on the TikTok home screen, you key in the word search on the search bar, put a topic that you're interested in, something that you're interested in, and see what searches are coming up for that topic. Okay. So if you're let's see, fitness. We'll do fitness. So if I put in fitness, here's what happens. And I'll flip the camera so you guys can see it. Here's what happens. I just typed in the word fitness, fitness motivation, fitness TikTok, black women, products, routine for men, influencers, videos for women. And then these are all top searches. And if I want to go further and type in, fitness routine, and then it goes in here. Routines, rings for women's, recovery, routine for women, resistance bands, routine for black women. So it goes in there, motivation. So those are all top searches. So as you're going live, you are literally talking about the things people are interested in. And so if I click the one routine for women, it'll start showing me videos. Okay, hold on, TikTok gave me a puzzle. There we go. Can you put a sticker and a board up at the same time? Yes, you can. Yes. Um, how would I see the flash sales if someone put something in their cart or purchase? How do I see it? Um, you don't see who purchased your product, but you on the line manager, you can see how many sales you had. It's a way to look at your analytics. So you can see it with Live Manager. Live Manager is on the desktop or your laptop. You're live on your screen here. You do sometimes see it in your feed if somebody purchased something. It'll say product was added to the cart. It'll say it in the thread here. So you'll see that, but Live Manager tells you that. So that's why you use Live Manager, so you can see that type of information. Okay, so when it comes to the search, you want to search the topics people are searching for. Okay. So it gives you a lot of insights here. And so you can do top videos, these are shops. You can go obviously live, places, hashtags, all that's there. So search the things that people are interested in based on your niche, the target audience in your niche. For finding your niche, if you don't know what to talk about, finding topics, If you don't know what to talk about, finding who's your target audience, who you're talking to, you can do a couple things. Creator Search Insights is here. So you can type in the word Creator Search Insights. You can kind of get a sense of trending topics. There are keyword searches. There's a lot of upgraded features that are here in TikTok. So Creator Search Insights is the way, a one way to do it. You also can go outside of TikTok. You can go to Chat, Claude, Gemini, and ask it, what are topics for my live stream based on my target audience and my niche? And then you can say, my target audience, I want to know the demographic of that target audience. I want to know the psychographic of that target audience, how they think, how they feel, and I want to know the pain points. What is the challenge, the struggle that they're experiencing? Because I could be the solution for them because I'm going to talk about that with them, just like I'm talking about the go live process for you. So you know your audience and you create a live stream that is going to tailor to them. And then the AI can even give you topics to talk about for the next 14 days so that you can have that. How do you set up your daily goal box before going live? It's on the screen. It's on the setup screen. It says live goal. Just click it. And so clicking and add, you'll see where it says edit and then add the gifts to it. Make sure you check that little circle in the box at the top corner if you have the three gifting options like I do. Just make sure you click that. How does the live work for faceless pages? Same way it does for face forward. Although face forward, the AI is looking for your face. It is looking for your face. So I tell people, make sure whatever you're showing is something that, first of all, you're using your hand, you're pointing to the screen. You are also physically showing something too. So my crocheters, they're showing their hands. They're doing the crochets, they're doing the knitting, but they're, obviously their hands is on the screen because the AI is looking for something. My artists, they're showing their artwork. My sand writers, they're showing their sand writing, but their hand and stuff is in the screen. So you got to have some physical part of your body there so that it does not show it as a static image or is able to detect movement from you. Um, so are you using a computer? I'm on my phone. So this is my phone. Okay, so 14 days, that's what you would do. So finding your topic. You're welcome, friends. So that's what you would do, find your topic. And that's what you do for this first one. You got to do that research and know what you're talking about. Got to know what people are looking for. And then you tailor your topic to that audience. You're not talking to everybody here. Can you show the screen like if you're doing a PowerPoint and talking? You can. Just again, be careful that you're not showing and redirecting people off the platform, but you're also your hand is there. There's some movement. Um, so when everything's said and done, you're welcome, friend. When everything's said and done, you got to make sure you do that research. You're not talking to everybody. I tell people all the time, if you're talking to everybody, you're talking to nobody. Your live, your content should be geared towards an audience. Beginner live hosts, people who learn and try to go live, people who are nervous, afraid, scared to go live. Those are the people I'm talking to. People who want to know all the answers and perfectionists and they're trying to get information. Those are the people I'm talking to. Now you may be a beginner. Ideally, most of you are beginners. You could be intermediate. You could be doing it for a minute. Hey, Black Lotus, thank you so much for that daily heart me. Hey, Kim Love Jones, welcome to the room. And so it just depends on for the most part, but I'm talking to people who want to go live. That's what this topic is about. So I'm not talking to people who just want to post content. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about going live. So my live is catered and tailored towards an audience. Your live should be as well. Thank you so much. Hey friend. Thank you so much for the fan club. Laugh out loud. You've been going once a week. This past week though, I went twice. Say that again. I'm sorry. I've been going once a week. This past week though, I went twice. So you got to go more frequently than that. Once a week is not a lot to push you out yet. So you want to go. I tell people anywhere 3, 4 is your minimum. You want to try to get to that point. 4 to daily is ideal. Did you get the flash card? I did. I did, Kim. Thank you so much, friend. It was heart me's too. It was heart me's, but it was a lower number of heart me's, which was great. Hey, Glow, our community just teared up. We did. Thank you so much. This is awesome information, Dr. Lisa. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Really quickly, so my new friends in the room, if you're new, put new in the chat. I said I was going to talk about engagement. I got to do my engagement spiel. Thank you all for the heart meets. I appreciate you. Hey, Luna. 7 days a week. 7 days a week. There we go. New, new, new. I see you guys. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. You said this is my first time here. Hey, Bliss, how are you, friend? Um, I say if you're new, think about this way, and I tell you, always talk about it from the lens of a live host. What does it mean that your community tiered up? It's part of the fan club. Um, Essentially, when with the new fan club feature, give me 1 second. I'll show you. With the new fan club feature, um, uh, hold on 1 second. Let me come into the live. I'll show you from my other phone. And this is helpful because my new friends, I'm going to show you this. So we're going to do a little bit of show and tell real quick. Um, so with the fan club, the new fan club feature, when you click the feature here, it shows the different features you now have access to. And so let's see, let me do this. You see this tier here, tier 11. When you're in your room, it'll say what tier you are at. And I think everybody starts at 5. I think that's the tier we start at. And so as a community, we're tiering up. Thank you so much. My phone just added some more words. Okay. Thank you so much, Kim. I appreciate that. And so we're with these tiers, we get to unlock different items. And so we could dress up the heart me because of what tier we're on. So I'll show you, for example, you'll see, you'll see when it comes to putting a shirt on the heart me, it says you need to be tier 17, tier 16. You see those tiers? So those are the different features you can add. And so we're not there yet. We just tiered up to 11. So as a community, because the fan club is a community gift or community gameplay, I guess best way to say it. So we're operating as a community. And so you are in this community and you're doing things, and it allows the community to tier up and level up and stuff. And so we've been progressing. So we're at level 11 in this community, which is great. And we're going to keep growing, and new people are going to come into the community and they're going to get their heart me's. And really quickly, let me just show a couple other features. As a live host, you guys don't see it, but I will what do you say to them to do there? What do you say to them to do there? What do you mean? You're telling them to dress up the heart me and they're redeeming. What they're doing actually is redeeming their points to do this little fun dress up. And so when you redeem, you go in here, you can add different things to the heart me. So because of that, you guys, we unlocked the fish hat. We're gonna get rid of this hat. We're gonna go back. We're gonna give our heart me some braids. So I just changed it. So our heart me got braids now. Can you teach engagement? Even if you sell digital products, you do need to teach engagement. See, our heart me, look at it, look at the braids. So you could change it up. I did not. That's it. If I didn't see it for myself, I wouldn't have known those was braids. It say cool braids. It look like little. I don't know what that's supposed to be. It look like little snakes, little spiders on a head. But it says cool braids. Love the braids. So my heart me on Friday was drunk. It had like a couple different cocktails. It had like a red hair. It was like swaying. You said, "Wow, learn something new every day." So with that, you said you redeemed the glam glasses. So my heart me got glasses now too. We just changed it up. I gave our heart me a new look. So as people are engaging in your live, you collect points that you can redeem to change the heartbeat. People sending populars, that's a way to do it. So you'll see as you send populars, you get points that you're collecting. So that's how you're doing it too. And then you can redeem those points to dress up the heartbeat. That's so I'll have to be honest with you all. TikTok didn't have this right a couple weeks ago because I think everybody kept asking, what do you do with the points that I'm collecting? And it allows you to level up in a room, which is good. And I'm going to explain that in a second, which is good because I use that level to determine how I give people access, especially when it comes to my multi panel boxes, my multi guest boxes. I use that information. But now they now are able to say, I'm able to tell you all, hey, redeem your points to do some of the fun other interactive pieces to the community. And so it just makes it a little bit, fun and engaging for the room. I would say you have to educate your community on this though. Not everybody does it, not everybody knows it. Um, and so a lot of people aren't doing it as much, but it is a fun way to engage. And I've seen the heart me with like a blonde wig and some pearls. It was in somebody else's room, but it was super cute. But yeah, it's a fun way to engage. Let's talk about that engagement real quick because we got some new friends in the room and they said they're new. So let's tell them what they need to do. Some of you guys have blue boxes, so I tell you guys always read the room. So if you came into my room, you're brand new. Scroll up, scroll up, and you'll see some of the people here and what they're next to their names. They have two different badges. Okay. You see these two different badges. One says Lisa, and the Lisa badge looks different depending on what type of person it is. One person is a super fan. They have a little longer Lisa badge with a swirly heart around it, and it's kind of two-tone color. The other one is the fan club, and that's when you click here to join someone's community. The fan club, they have that badge, and it says Lisa. If it's your room or if it's another room, they're gonna have a heart. They're gonna have their name of their room. It just depends on what they name their room. But my name is Lisa. The blue box, and depends, it's different shades of blue, different numbers are there, is your engagement box that says from gifting, from going to every room on live, you're leveling up. So that tells people, you as a viewer, how you've been engaging. What have you been doing? Okay. That badge tells a story. Hey, friend. That badge tells a story about you. All right. And so you want to think about what story are you telling. And if you're trying to be a live host, you do need a blue box. I tell people that, like, I'm 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 pretty stern about that because I think that it is only right and fair. Thank you so much for the heart me's. Only right and fair that you are engaging and supporting lives. Hey, Yolanda, the way you want people to support your live. Okay. So you have to go out and do that engagement as well. Because if you want people to support your live, then why aren't you supporting theirs and going out and doing that support? Thank you so much. Appreciate you friends coming in, grabbing your daily heart me and the follows. So keep that in mind. That badge tells a story about you. And as people come in, like Yolanda, she's a 38. So she's been in these streets for a minute. She's been going and doing her things and being supported. How are you? I'm doing well, friend. And so she's doing her thing. And again, that badge tells a story. Tells a story about her engagement. Tells a story about how she's grown and also supporting other live streams. And then ultimately, she's a live host too. So she also understands what it means to be a live host. Okay. Okay, you all, let's talk through this. Hey, Kim Love Jones. So let's do this. Put in the chat for me, everybody in the room. Put in the chat for me. We're gonna do box, and I'm gonna show you guys blue box, but we'll do box first. I'll show you the different boxes. So how I knew our friend Yolanda was also a live host. So I could tell you guys really quickly. You could detect this for anybody in the room. So put the word box. I'm gonna put the word box also. Had to eat. What did I miss? Nothing. We were just talking about YouTube and we're talking engagement because we got some new friends in the room. But yeah, like you said, what did I miss? We were motivation stuff too. We did do a little mindset, a little bit of mindset. Thank you all for supporting. So once you put the word box in, I want you to click your photo. So where I had the word box for this account, I had the word box. I'm gonna click my photo, and then my information shows up. Okay, I'm back. I missed mindset. Oh no, that's okay. Just saying to get started. That's it. Just get started. The whole thing about waiting till you're perfect. That's a misnomer. You can't wait till you're perfect. Just get going. That's it. So as you guys are looking at that, I'm going to show you what the boxes mean. I'm going to point to them. The first box represents, that's the blue box I was referring to. That first box in yours, if it's LV0, that means you don't have one yet. You got to get one. You have to put coins on your account. Click the gift box here. You leveling up. Halika! Oh my gosh, Halika 24. Congratulations, friend. Thank you for sending that level up ship. Ashy, thank you so much for being a first time gifter in the room as well. Thank you for that rose, friend. I appreciate it. Thank you for the roses, friends. So awesome, awesome, awesome. I appreciate y'all. Okay, so the first box is you as a viewer. That is your engagement box. All right. I feel like it's good visual for this lesson. Yes, it is. Thank you for that because we're going to talk about that ship. Thank you for saying that. I learned it from your live how to buy them. Oh, thank you, friend. That engagement is so important. And so that first box talks about you as a viewer. You guys are viewers right now. All right. The second box is the heart me box. That's when I showed you the heart me. Okay. The new feature there where you could dress up the heart me. You're part of a community as a live host. I can't show you from this phone, but from my account here, if you click your heart me, you can actually see TikTok gives you, they call it now the AI. You can put these tags in here. So you can put a tag for the people who have been in your room and how they've been engaging. So let's see. If I click a tag, it'll give me a quick little summary. It'll generate a little summary about that person. And if they have been engaging, like what are some things about them? Okay, let's see. Is it working? It's not working today. Thank you for the heart me. It says can't generate insights. I don't know why it's not working today. Hey, friend, thank you so much for the heart me. So you use two phones. I have two different accounts. So this account is here. I'm talking here. This is the account for the agency. I'm going to talk about that, but this is the agency account. It's in the room also. It's here just like you guys are viewers. It's a viewer. Such good information. Thank you for your knowledge. You're welcome. Hey, Coach Vicky. Hey, Mary. Thank you for the populars. Okay, so it does generate the little AI messages, and it's kind of a way for you as a live host to start engaging with your community. So you can say different anecdotes about what's popped up. So if there's somebody in your room that is, I'm thinking about Kim Love Jones, and she talks about relationships in her life. It may say something about Kim and her engagement in my room and may associate it with her being a relationship coach. And I can actually, it'll give me a question, say, oh, how has your lives been going? Or it'll give you something you can say that you can make it more personalized to that person, which is a great feature. And if you're new and you're building, it's a great tool to use, especially if you're trying to really know your community and these are your supporters. Okay. So you want to make sure you're engaging with them. I give the analogy fan club. Think about in real life. If you're a fan of somebody, you got your favorite comedian, your favorite singer, your favorite band, you go to their concerts, you buy their music, you go on their social media, you follow them. You are a fan of theirs. You see them on TV, you're watching their interviews, all the things. Well, TikTok brought that here, and when you click the heart me, it gives you a checklist of things to do to make sure you're supporting the room, you're engaging with the live host, you're putting a comment in, you schedule and get a notification. I mean, you set the notification to come back to their lives. You send them populars because you want them to rank up on the popular ranking. So you're a fan. And so that's what they're doing. So that's why it says fan club. It used to be team, but I like team better, but they changed it to a fan club. So we're fans of live hosts. I'm so happy I found your page. Very informative. You're welcome, friend. Thank you for that. I appreciate you all. So that's what this heart me is. You're part of the community. This is important. Let me say this. It's important because we're about to go through Community Fest. Thank you so much. We're about to go through Community Fest. Community Fest is much of June. And right now, there's a mini campaign that's happening now called Community Countdown. And so, as viewers, The whole point is that your viewers are rallying behind you. You're hopefully going to climb the leaderboard and you might become the top, one of the top live hosts doing Community Fest because your community voted you. So populars are going to be important. There's going to be a treasure box. You're going to cast votes for your favorite live host. There's a whole thing that's going to happen. You're going to hear a lot of live hosts talking about it. So, and then there's going to be battling. Now, we're going to talk about battles, but battles happen as well. Thanks for your live. I hit 1K and level to D1 in a week. I did it scared. Congratulations. Oh, that's awesome. Are you going live daily? What's your schedule? How do I go live if I don't see the button? Um, you may not have it quite yet. That's why you don't see it. Because you usually get it. Your account has to be 7 days old. So is it 7 days old? You have to post content. And you have to have like 50 followers or more. You're right on the cusp of having. You have 55, so you might have it coming soon, any day now if your account's over 7 days old. But the blue box, that's what we're going to talk about too. You want to have that. Do you have to register for Community Fest? You do have to do it as a live host. When the sign up happens, you do have to sign up. There's a sign up period for you as a live host. Right now, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Monday through Friday. But I lost fragments this weekend. Yes, that's so. The last box is you as a live host. I'm gonna click this, and this shows you those fragments. So think of them as credits, and you do lose those credits because that clock. You see the clock ticking right there is based on a 24-hour clock. You're thinking about a weekend schedule. Yes. It's based on you coming live 24 hours every day, essentially. Okay. So if you're not going live every day, the whole leagues, and that's what this represents here, that last diamond box. Don't chase the fragments, don't chase the leagues because you're still learning and growing. And if you're not ready to commit to a daily live stream process, then you're gonna be frustrated. You're gonna be frustrated with it. Fida, you said, how do you set up a board? Give me 1 second. I'll talk about it in a little bit, friend. Let me get through this engagement conversation first. I can circle back to that. I'll talk about it in my board anyway. So it's part of that. So keep that in mind, everybody. Very helpful. Do you have a battle? I do. I will be battling a lot in June, y'all. I'm just saying. Their screen has frozen. The screen is frozen. Is that what you're saying? Is my screen frozen? Let me know. Yeah, so I will because of Community Fest. Community Fest, the treasure box, if they do it the same way they did it last year, you said no. Okay, I'm not frozen. Okay, gotcha. There's a treasure box that's sent out. In order to unlock that treasure box, that'll scare you. Oh no, Mary, it's fine. We do it pretty easy. We do it pretty chill up here. We not high maintenance and high intense, high anxiety about it. Yeah. How do you increase the league? Go live. Your league, you have to go live every day, and it's a gifted engagement. So in the beginning, you're growing, you're building your community, you're getting better, but it does take time. You have to have a community that's backing you. Yeah, and supporting you. It's mainly the gifting though. When it comes to battles to unlock the treasure box is part of the process. So yeah, some battles will have to be done. So I will be battling a lot in June. That's what I said. I was like, okay, I did a little bit in the month of May. I think I did 3 or 4 this month. They were small ones, but not too large. There was one that was like an agency one, but not too big. Do you schedule a battle with someone you know, a follower in the community, or is there random? People do both. People do both. In in my agency, I can schedule one for you with someone in another agency. We've been doing, and we'll do it this month as well. We've been doing these kind of community battles, too, in terms of a day of battling. We tried to do it with people outside the agency. There are some people who battle that were matched with people in the agency. So yeah, it just depends. And then there are people who click the random button, and whoever pops up, they battle. Yeah. How do you make people stay in your room? Keep talking and engaging with them. You said I had 4 battles last night. Did you do 4? Oh my gosh. I love it. I was in there. I know you were trying to do one with that one person, but it wasn't working because I think they had a restriction, so she had to drop the person. Um, but yeah. So yeah, you schedule. So really quickly, let's go here real quick. Let me explain the blue box. So If you're not on this screen, go ahead and put the word blue in the chat. Put the word blue. You're gonna click your photo. Click your photo. This profile picture pops up. So click your photo. Yes, it was disconnected from this person who wasn't understanding. And I looked at it again and it said disconnect. Yep. Yeah. So and then I want you to click your blue box. If your box is level 0, click it anyway. And what's gonna happen is a blue screen is gonna pop up. Okay. That blue screen pops up. And so that blue screen is telling a story. Okay. It's telling how you have been engaging, how many points you've collected so far, and how many points you need to level up. You're always thinking about growth. When you are here, your mindset has to be a growth mindset. Oh, somebody's dry tagging. Thank you so much, Elle. Elle did it in all caps too, y'all. She was like, don't do that. Thank you so much for catching that, Elle. Yeah, dry tagging is when you tag someone's name and you don't put words behind it. Yeah. You gotta put words, you gotta say hello. 'Cause, if I understood the history behind that, is that that used to be the behavior of the bots that would come into rooms, into live rooms, and you don't wanna have bot behavior. And then oftentimes, TikTok will see the room as fake engagement, and so we kinda get in trouble for that too. So, you gotta make sure that there is, not suspicious behavior happening in your room. So dry tagging is part of that. So you don't want to do that. A lot of times, yeah, people will mute you or remove you from their room if you're doing just spamming people and just clicking their name and not putting a message. Yeah. Hello, friend. Good morning. Um, so yeah, so you want to engage, but always say hello, how you doing? We don't use words like scooped and gotcha and connected and stuff because that is grow room language. We're not a grow room. We are a room of engagers. Yeah. And so we want to make sure people are connecting with people and we're trying to make genuine connections. These are people who may come to your live. These are people who understand how to like, follow, tap the screen, how to do the gifting. They got blue badges, they got Lisa badges. These people understand. And so I teach this because I want you to understand too. So when you go to your room, you can help them as well. Some people do that on accident if you're tapping the screen. Yeah, sometimes yeah, I've done it on accident too. Yeah, it is on accident some of the times. But if it's doing it constantly, then you know it wasn't just once. It wasn't like a my bad. It's something that's being done intentionally. Doc, I can mind for your summer job, for my summer job. I'm just saying, you said for your summer job. You said mind for me. I love it. You know what? I got to talk about that because I think I know I'm gonna need mods over time. I'm a control freak, y'all. I am. I'm a control freak. And so I'm so used to kind of controlling a room. So I feel like people pinning comments like the way other mods operate. I was like, "Oh, do I want that? Ooh, I don't know if I can do that." But I gotta figure it out because I know I'm gonna have to get to the point where I do have to figure it out. Because hey, y'all, we growing. I told you we had a growth mindset. So my room, it's gonna be thousands in this room at some point. So I'm gonna have to figure that out sooner than later. How would you select a good mod? You know what? It's a conversation you would have to have with the people about what you want and what you expect. And, you should, a lot of people pick family members, maybe people they know, people who are coming through. This class is really good. Thank you so much, friend. People they know. And so, um, he said, yes, you are. I know that's right. Yeah. And um, so pick people you trust. L, I trust. I know L. L gonna get you right, just like pals. Pals come in. She like, no, no, no. What you not gonna do? She's on my YouTube. She be removing people before I can get to her. I see something, and before I know it, she didn't then kick them out the room. I was like, oh, but yeah, you did it 5 times. That's when I went back and counted. Oh Lord. Yeah, Sharini, you're still doing it, friend. Let's see. You got to make sure you always. So this is what is called dry tagging. I'm gonna point this out. So this is considered dry tagging. When you do that, that's a no-no. You got to make sure you put words with people's messaging. Yeah, you got to make sure you put words there. And so I know some of you guys are new, but you always want to make sure you put words behind when you at somebody. If you're doing it, if you're doing it that way, then it shows and continues to do it. Yeah. If you do it that way, it shows as if you're not actively engaging. You're just messaging people just to kind of follow them real quick. And that's not what we want to do either. My moms are consistent fans. I have a lovely team. Do you, Mary? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. There's some great people in the room, so I know I will get get the right support. Hey, how you doing, Royal? Welcome to the room. Are you monitoring the performance of the people in your agency? Are you monitoring the performance of the people in your agency? Yes, I look at y'all all the time. Yeah, and so we meet. If so, how are we doing? You said as a whole, we gotta get more people going live. We gotta get more people going live. We do. But no, the ones that are going live, they're growing. People are growing, doing well. Um, the people who are the people who are going live on a regular basis, you guys are growing quite a bit. The way the metrics have changed, the people who join your agency, there's like a 90-day, when I talk about 90 days, there's a 90-day what do you call it, tracking, I guess, for people who just joined. And so those are the people that I look at quite a bit and I've been meeting with and talking to about, okay, here's how you improve, here's how you do better, because TikTok is tracking your performance too. So thank you so much. Welcome to the room. Hey, new here. I'm enjoying your live. Thank you so much, Candle. I appreciate it. You said, how do I get in the agency? Uh, let me finish the blue box real quick and then we'll close it out. I'll talk about agency stuff. And then I need to talk about this stuff too. Where do you get the sound machine? The laugh. It's in the app. This is TikTok's feature. It's the wand. When you click that wand, it looks like a pencil. It has all the different effects there. Yeah. So hello, friend. So, blue box. If you put in the word blue, back 10 minutes ago, if you put the word blue in the chat, this box talks about your points you've collected and then tells you the overall points that you need to level up. So this is the points I need to get to level 24, the overall points. And then there's the scrolling message. Those points there are the difference between what I need and what I got already gives me those points. And those are the points that I am trying to get to level up to 24. Does that make sense? So though that number there is what you're paying attention to. See how it popped up? That's the number. And so I tell people all the time, if you know how many points you need to get to the next level, you can be strategic. You can say, hey, looking at my numbers, I'm close. I'm gonna do a little bit here, do a little bit over there. I'm gonna go to another room, and maybe by the end of the week, I'm gonna level up. Or maybe, I could do it sooner. So you decide what that looks like, but know your numbers. Okay. Which effects is the heart that comes up when you make the heart sign. It's called the heart gesture. It's under heart the effects. It's also your level up points is also in the gift box. You will oftentimes see it there at the top. Obviously, before you're gifting, you can see how many points you need. All right. And if I click that, it takes me to the same blue box area. All right. So that's why I tell people put some points on coins on your account. Be intentional about what you're doing so that you can engage and level up. If you don't have a blue box, get a blue box. Okay. Yes, it take time. It does take time. Absolutely. Levels go from level 1 to level 50. A good level is level 25. People ask like what's a good level? 25 is a milestone level because it allows you to fly into the room. If the room is under 100 people, you get to fly in. We see you. And the whole point is to be visible. Thank you, Soda came in. I think you are 25, aren't you, friend? She's a fan club, super fan club. So she came in because of that as well. But you get to fly in. So you're seen, people see you. Yeah, you are 25. Look at you. I need to see this from the beginning. It's on my YouTube channel. If you go onto my YouTube, same name, same name. I'm co-streaming right now. So I'm only a 23. So you are a 23 and you are going to be a 25 soon. So I'm I'm a 32 and I'm about to be a 33 soon. I think y'all I think I'm gonna be, let's see. I think I'm gonna do it. Yeah, it's coming fast. I think I'm gonna do it. It'll probably be like Tuesday, Wednesday. It's gonna be in June. It's gonna be in this first week because I think based on what I'm gonna do today, based on tomorrow, it'll be close to getting it. I don't think I've ever gotten in the top 100 before. Um, top 100 for what? Let me know what that meant. Top 100 for what? Soda. Are you going to be on live this afternoon again? Yes, I come back at 4 o'clock. Also, I got, oh, I'm 98 in a campaign. Oh, you're 98. So you've never been in the top 100. Gotcha, gotcha. Which campaign? That's awesome. That's awesome. So, can you change the name of your fan club? I think so. You have to go to your settings, go to the fan club under the live center. So on your profile, click TikTok Studio. You see post, you see live, scroll down to tools and resources and click the fan club there. I think that's where you can edit your name. Mhm. Say what is dry tagging? Dry tagging is when you add somebody and you don't put words behind it. So like if you message some click somebody's name, it will put them in a text box and you hit send by accident. You're like moving quickly and you didn't put words like hello, how you doing, great bio, whatever the case may be. That's called dry tagging because you're not putting words. You're literally just adding them. Yeah. So you got to be careful with that. Um, so when everything's said and done, where was I about to go with this? So make sure you guys are paying attention to your blue box numbers. Pay attention to that. Be intentional about how you're growing, how you're engaging, what you're doing. That is so important. All right. Um, all right. So let's move. Let's move along. So when it comes to next topic, when it comes to agency, let me put this in the chat. L, what time zone is at for? I am Eastern Florida. So I am gonna pin my agency page. Um, you said what viewers go to the community, what should they do there? When viewers go to the community, what should they do? They should click that heart. Really quickly, the pin here is the agency page. This is officially the agency page. If you are interested in joining the agency, it's a free program. I'm gonna break that down. You're going to click here, follow this page. Ultimately, on the page, you'll see content. I need to do more content, but those videos that are there offer the application where you're going to apply to the agency. Okay. And that's how you would apply. You also can go to this page here, this account. It has my stand store. There's a button there to apply to the agency too, as well as a little bit of a one pager about the agency. So you can see that. I'm going to break it down really quickly here, but ultimately, this is the account you would apply to. You got so many DMs asking me to join your agency. So you don't belong to an agency yet? You're welcome to join mine if you want to. Um, this is another way to get to me. If you want a one-on-one consultation, I offer those. I do coaching, have a couple different coaching packages, as well as the agency information there too. So you can message me. You said not yet. I got you, friend. Keep going live. I know I tell people you're not ready for an agency if you are not going live enough. You want to be put things in perspective about how often you're going live. I'll talk about that. Give me 1 second. Let me finish this. Um, and making sure that you are I don't have to remove our person. Making sure that you are being consistent as much as possible. Okay. So when everything said and done, the agency. So I go live twice a day. So the services I offer. Well, before I even say that, let me talk about why agencies. Let me go there. So TikTok, TikTok has agencies to support creators, live hosts, in terms of making sure you guys are growing as live hosts. Ideally, you're staying consistent. You have that the agency as a support to you and accountability to support you being accountable, as well as making sure you're monetizing and growing. I tell people all the time, if you're coming here and you're just trying to sell your courses and your services and the things you want to do, and you're not thinking strategically about how do you integrate TikTok into your strategy in terms of making sure people are supporting your live goal or helping to um, think strategically about your super fans or other ways people can support the features here on TikTok, whether it's the gift gallery or your service plus and you got a video course. That's also how TikTok makes money. So this is a TikTok economy. And so if you're ignoring that and only you're winning, TikTok is not going to push people in your room. And the people they do push in your room are not going to be your ideal customers or clients or audience. Hey Dreams, how you doing, friend? Thank you for that daily heart me. And so you want to be intentional about what you're doing. So I teach this so that you guys can understand how do you integrate and utilize the tools and resources here. And then how do you actually do explain to people how to engage? Because it just can't be about you winning. All right. So that's the one thing I want to say. I think people miss that point, and you're like, why isn't my room growing? Why isn't my room not rooming? It's because you're not doing the other things you need to do to make sure you get visibility. All right. Thank you so much, Dreams. I appreciate your friend. Um, so when everything's said and done, TikTok created agencies to offer training, strategy, monetization strategies, as well as protection so that if you get in trouble with TikTok, you can have an agency support you by submitting inquiry, especially if you're in violation or about to get banned. So we can submit an inquiry on your behalf. Obviously, agencies can also give you forewarning and training so that you don't get yourself in trouble. Okay. And that you're close to getting banned. But you gotta be intentional about what you're doing and showing up and stuff. And so if you're not, good morning, friends coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the populars. So if you're not showing up, if you're not going live on a regular basis, I say at a minimum 3 days. For my agency, I say you got to go 4 days for at least 61 minutes, an hour. But if you're not doing that, you don't need an agency. No, you're not going live enough. You're not trying to be in the space. So don't worry about it yet. You said I'm new here. How you doing, Miss J Riggs? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the follow. Um, Focus, you said I just DM me about joining your agency. Okay, awesome. Awesome. I'll send you some information. And so with that, you want to go live on a more regular cadence if you are trying to do this. The live here, I started off by saying that, it's whatever you got, whatever you want to do, you got to put the time and effort into it. You got to put the time and effort into it. It's not going to happen overnight. You got to show up. You got to do the work. You got to be persistent and consistent with it. And so that's going to be the difference maker. Um Back to the agencies. TikTok has 800 million um 800 million, I'm sorry, I said 800, 8 million people going live in 2025. They're trying to grow that number. They have 300,000, 300,000 that are in agencies, 2,000 agencies. And so they're really trying to grow the ecosystem. They're 65% of the market share. They want to be even greater when it comes to platforms that live stream. So ultimately, agencies are here to recruit. I do recruit. I use this as a recruiting method. I don't scout. I don't go to people's live and say, hey, join my agency. I don't do that. I just do it through this method. And if people want to join, they can join. People, my agency can also get referrals and get monetized based on recruitments. So people can also recruit for me as well. So that's the goal. People kind of supporting other people to do it, but not just randomly sending inbox messages. Um, had so much fun last night when Coach Ronda ready for the yes outfit of the day challenge. We're gonna do it, friend. I said we're gonna do it the second week of June, June 15th or so. So I'll put it out there. I'll put it out there for the room even. I'm listening to your YouTube because I have to use my phone. Okay, nice, nice. Well, welcome. Welcome. Your agency is new generation show. No. My- No, that's Harold. That's his live. He's another live host in the room, and so he is having me come on on his live show. No, my agency is Launch Your Income Agency. So Launch Your Income Agency. Let me say hello in the chat again. You said it's a new generation. No, that's just Harold. You said yes, indeed. This is the agency's page. This is my official agency page. So Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income Agency. Um, on TikTok, ask you to go live and talk about a subject. Do you have to go back and redeem credit? No. Mm-mm. No, when you go live, you're getting diamonds, and TikTok gives you those diamonds. You're talking about redeeming credits. Are you thinking about the league conversation that we were having earlier, where I said think of those leagues, those fragments as credits? I think that's what you're thinking of, or are you thinking about the heart me as a person in the room? I'm not sure. Do you automatically know that you have completed the task? That you went live? Yes, yes. Girl, you and me both, but so that will wait till tomorrow morning. What happened? What happened? I missed it. L. Um, with me yarning? Is that what you said? Is that the sleep? What are you saying? The rain? What just happened? I just missed it, L. I get messages from them to complete tasks. TikTok, yeah, TikTok sends you messages to do their things. Yeah, yeah. The system notifications. I think that's what you're talking about. Or you talking about live journey? Maybe it's the live journey. I think that's what you're referring to. That's part of going live, and they want to make sure you're doing different things to grow your live co-host, multi-guest, battle, those type of things. Yeah, I think that's live journey. So yeah, they give you different tasks to do and complete, so you can improve as a live host again. Yeah. Um. Okay. Oh, for James KC. Sorry. Okay, no problem. Okay. 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 Thank you. I got a DM from you, but I think it was a fake account asking. Yeah, that was a fake account. I have impersonators. Yes, I don't do the Bitcoin or anything like that. So I give this example. Look at all these fake accounts, y'all. Sad. All those are fake accounts. I'm live. This is me. Everybody else is fake. Yes. So yeah, I don't ask about Bitcoin. You said wow. No, that's not me. Yeah, there's one that's active. I think there's like two of them that's been doing too much. Most of them are quiet, but there's one or two that's been doing too much, reaching out to folks and stuff. So I do need to submit the request to have them removed for copyright infringement because they're using my logo and my content. But yeah, so that comes with the growth, y'all. Hey, at the end of the day, um, there's supposed to be flattery or what imitation is a form of flattery. I'm not flattered, but I recognize it to be part of my growth, and I'm offended. I'm offended, deeply offended. But at the end of the day, I don't want people to get scammed or duped or anything like that. But you said I had a few fake accounts too. See, you understand. We've been there. But no, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I I I was really, really offended at first when I first had it happen. I removed several over the times I've been doing this. And now I'm at a point where I was like, you know what, TikTok, you gotta do better. They gotta stop that from happening. But it's annoying. And so, obviously I go live here and you've never heard me say one thing about Bitcoin. So I hope y'all know it's not me. And I'm hoping people don't get scammed. In the meantime, if you do want to change a live host information, their name, you could do that. You can go to their page. You can click here and you can do a custom name. And you can put like the real Dr. Lisa or whatever name you want to put for me. Something nice. And then you can make that my name so that from moving forward, now it says real Dr. Lisa, that's me. Okay. So, and you can do that for anybody. If you're thinking like, okay, I'm getting messages, it's not the real person, you can customize the person's name. So I show that to you all as a way to make sure that you're not getting scammed. Um, Real quick about the agency. So, couple things. I go live twice a day. And so I answer questions. As you guys can see, I answer questions. I engage as much as I can. Um, I do a weekly meeting. We are having our meeting. I am going to send the invite after this. I was supposed to do it earlier. I am going to send the invite when I come back at 4. If you did not receive it, let me know. Last week, for some reason, I don't know if it was glitching, I don't know what was happening, but a lot of people didn't receive the invite for our Zoom meeting. So we do a weekly Zoom today at 6:30 Eastern. Um, we have a school community, SKOOL, where you can get information. I just posted a live strategy for everybody in the agency, so you guys have it first. I'll probably put it in my stand store and make it available for others, but at the end of the day, I gave it to the agency first. So you guys go ahead and take a look at that. That is, I personally think you should look at it as like your ritual, like how you start your live, what you do before your live, how you set up your screen, the things you need to check for to make sure you're um, got the right connections, the Wi-Fi, all the things you need, and then how you actually verbally start the live. What are the keywords you're saying? What are you saying to get that early engagement, the likes that are the 10K taps in 10 minutes? All of that matters. So I would say try to follow it every time you go live if you can and make that part of your process to get pushed out and get more visibility. Um, the other thing is I do one-on-ones with my creators. So we'll do a one-on-one. We'll look at your analytics. We'll look at what's going well in your live, what's not. We talk about how to improve your live. Hey Doc, how you doing? Seven, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, friend. And so I want you guys to understand, there are things that you could be doing um throughout your life to improve it. And so I say what gets measured. Thank you for the roses. What gets measured gets done. So I want you guys to look at different things to improve. Like, for example, if you're a person that's sitting in a live today where we're at 100K likes, can we get over 100K likes before I get off? Can we get some more shares? Can we get 100 shares? There are things like that you can measure and see if you can kind of move the needle and get things going. So if you're noticing that your likes are not at 100 and you haven't hit that yet, how do you make that more often than not that you're getting that? How do you help your community know how to share your live and that you're getting those shares that you need? So little things like that can help you improve because you're paying attention to those type of metrics. And then obviously talking about the other things that you want to do. You want to get people to engage where they're doing the supporting your flash goal, your live goal, grabbing your the daily heart me. So how do you talk about that stuff? Okay. I'm new. Where can I find your outline? I haven't released it to non-agency folks yet. I have not released it. I'll make it available. I'm thinking about making it something like a small little fee in my stand store. So that's probably what I'll end up doing with it. But no, it's not currently available yet. Um, when okay, so um, what was I about to say? The where was that? Agency. I was like, what was I talking about? The agency. So make sure you're measuring what you want to improve. So we look at your analytics. TikTok has a backstage system for agency, and then we talk about your analytics and how to improve them. The other thing I would say is that we do group chats. So I need to add some new people who just joined to the group chat, but there are group chats for you all so that you guys can share your live, you can like your live. I'm sorry, share your content, share your live. And then we got a great agency, y'all. We got a great agency of supporters. We know how to support. There are people, the top two bubbles here. You look at people in the room that are in the agency, they have badges. They know how to like, comment, share. They know how to do all the things that's going to help to improve your live stream. And because of that, you know, we teach that here. I say you want to make sure amazing agency we do. Um, you do the audits of lives and analytics for us in your agency on the calls. Hey friend, how you doing? Um, I do a one-on-one. So we look at your analytics. So actually, Coach Chandra, maybe you and I should meet with my new friends, my new folks. I'm actually trying to meet with y'all sooner because what I was doing was like waiting until you guys have data that I could look at. But I want to meet with you all sooner so you know kind of what to do and what to expect. He said, to book a one-on-one. Oh yes, please. You're gonna go to the school community. It's in the school community. So you'll see in the classroom setting, that's how you book a one-on-one, one of the folders for that. And that's the special booking just for agency folks. I've been going live for over 10 days. I caught you one time. I didn't get a chance to get in your room because you ended it. But you're late night. You're part of my late night crew. Are you West Coast? You must be West Coast. I was like, she late. I think it was like I was heading to bed. I was like, oh, and I was literally about to go, and you were like, all right, I'm gonna end the live. I was like, she just left. Yes, West Coast girl. Okay, yeah. So I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Orlando, and so I think you were for me. It might have been like 12:30 or so. It was later. And she was live. You were live. So, yeah, so there's probably data in the system for me to look at. Now, it's based on when you started my agency. I wouldn't see anything before that. But when you start the agency, I'll have it in there. But book a one-on-one. The schedule's out there if you want to book. Um, I usually reserve time. There's time just for the agency folks. And so let's talk about your goals, let's talk about what you're trying to do. Anybody else who joined the agency, that goes for any and everybody. I want you all to make sure that you are starting off on the right foot. All right, and getting some early information. We do our agency call. I am sending the invite tonight. I mean, sorry, right after I get off this live, I'm going to send the Zoom meeting. If you have not filled out my form, so Coach Chandra, I don't know. Did you fill out my form for the school community? Let me know if you did that already. Because if you didn't do it, that's the next step. Let's do that quickly so I can make sure you get the invite. All right. You said, what is the Fest Honors button for? Um, Fest Honors button. I don't know what the button is, but under campaigns, there is a feature there for you to see the different badges you won as you do different fests. So Community Fest is about to come start. So there's Fest Honors for that. So it's pretty much ranking on the leaderboard, some other badges that you'll receive. Um, Community Fest, Live Fest, those type of fests. How do you apply it and join the agency? You right here, here's the agency's page. You can apply on the agency's page. The only caveat is that you have to be going live. I tell people do those first 3 lives and try to go live over 61 minutes, okay? Or at least 61 minutes because that shows a day of going live in the analytics. So if you're someone who hasn't gone live a lot, TikTok won't approve you, and I would say go and do some more lives. And so you want to get to the point where you're going live at least 4 days of the week for over an hour. So 61 minutes or more. So that's what I tell people. So just make sure you're doing that. Thank you so much. You're welcome. What is Fest Honors to just answer that agency? Thank you so much, friends. You said I think so. Mary, you said, oops, welcome to the room. Said I'll go look. Okay. Are you a real doctor? Would you operate on me? Sir. PhD. If I go on for oh Lord. All right. Welcome to the room. Behave. Where do you see how long have you been live? There's a house. Let me flip my camera. I hate when I point like that. There's a house right here, right before the power button. It's on the right side, or if you swipe from right to left, you can see your real-time analytics. Click the house or swipe from right to left. Real-time analytics are there, and you can see in the right top corner how long you've been live. So your girl has been live for 2 hours and 5 minutes. I'm about to get off. I'm about to get off the live, y'all. But yeah, so that's how you see your real-time analytics. You want to make sure you're doing that. Um, every time you go live. Don't end your live. I repeat after me. Do not end my live before I check how long I've been live. All right? That's the new mantra. Don't end your live until I've checked how long I've been live. So you always check your analytics. You want to swipe and check your time, do a time check to make sure that you've gone live over 61 minutes, at least 61 minutes, um, an hour and 1 minute. So that way you have that analytics there and it counts as a valid go live day. And it also helps to give you a little bit more visibility and boost as you go live longer. So you'll see TikTok will send new people in your room. It listens to you when I say I'm about to get off my live. Sometimes it'll send people because of that as well. Child Bella. Sometimes it'll do that. Um, as a trick, people say that all the time, like TikTok, I'm about to get off. But it's a good ways for you to know you're improving. You gotta improve, you all. Okay. Everyone have a good day. Thank you so much, Miss K Latte. I appreciate it. Um, and so just keep that in mind. You want to make sure you're going live longer. Get to the point where you're going 90 minutes, 2 hours. Those are where TikTok will start pushing more people in your room. I have to be honest with you. I said this the other day. TikTok likes 3 hours and more. It really does. I don't do that all the time. I've done it a few times where I've been on that long and it's been a really good, vibrant live. But that's what you want to do. You said, wow. Yeah, it does seem like a lot. Hold on, friend. Let me remove you. Yeah, so it does seem like a lot. But just know that that's what you want to do. You want to get to the point where you're going live more often. All right, my dear friends, claim your points. Claim your points. Wow, do you talk over 3 hours on a live? How do you talk over 3 hours over live? You know what? Let's say what I'm talking here. I'm answering your questions. I may have people come up in my panel boxes. They talk. That's a good strategy. Co-hosting with somebody. How do you remove the people? Oh, I click the words and the screen pops up and it says mute to remove the words. You always want to remove what they said. Block means that you're removing them, you're blocking them, and then you can report them. But yeah, so I having a co-host, having co-hosting or doing the guests, multi-panel guests is a good way to do it. Yes, we got to that 100K. Appreciate your friend. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll go to your YouTube. Okay, watch past live. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Thank you so much. And watch the ads too. Go ahead and watch those ads. Thank you all. I appreciate y'all for being here. If you haven't claimed your points, good, click right here. Go back, claim your points. Claim your points, my friends. Claim your points so you get those points claimed. And go back and claim your points. Okay. And then thank you all for watching the live. 200 minutes. Awesome. Appreciate your friend. Make sure you guys are watching the live. Thank you for watching the live. Hey, Joan. Watching the live, liking the live, commenting, gifting. Focus 300 minutes. Awesome. Thank you all for the engagement. Thank you for the stickers, the comments, the likes, the shares. And all the engagement, all the gift and engagement too. I really, really do appreciate it. I tell you guys all the time, I end my live by saying practice makes progress. I started this live really, thank you, Joe, for that daily heart me. I started this live really kind of sharing with you all. It's a grind that will pay off. It's a grind that will pay off. I don't want you to think that you're doing this for nothing. You got to think big picture here. Thank you, my friends. Um, you got to think big picture. You never know what's going to happen. For this live alone, I hit my 25K follower goal. I just hit that. I knew I hit it because I saw the numbers. I hit 25,000 followers in this live. This has been a grind. Much of last year, I hit like 10K early in my live process, like by April of last year. But the last 15K has been a grind. I've been going at it. TikTok slowed things down for me. I've been trying to climb back up. And so I say that because it's not easy. You keep showing up, you get better. He said, I tried to copy and paste the agency link, but it's not working. Did you go to a video? Go to a video and just click the video. It says apply now. Just click a video if you're ready to apply. Thank you for saying about the grind. Sometimes I think I, I thought to quit too. It's easy to go back and say, well, why am I doing this? What's the point? What am I gaining from this? And at the end of the day, I said, you know what? I'm gonna keep doing it because to stop means that I'm stopping before my breakthrough. Hey, Dula. Hello. Stopping by to see how you're doing. I'm doing well, friend. I'm stopping before my breakthrough because you never know what's around the corner for me. And what was around the corner for me was all the things that's happening now. 25,000 followers for me, that's huge. I know that's not 100,000. I know that's not 50,000, but 25 is the beginning. I had a video that did well. If you quit, you'll never finish. There we go. You're right. That's why I don't stop. Yep. Yep. I had a video that did well. It hit over 1 million views. And I'm like, okay, that's what I needed. I got more likes coming in now. I got more engagement on my old content. My YouTube is starting to perform because I did some things there. So I'm telling you guys, don't stop. You're starting this process. You're starting it at the right time for you. Don't worry about what other people have been doing. Stay in your lane. That's my track analogy. I used to run track in college. Stay in your lane. Stay focused. Do what you need to do. Don't compare yourself to other people. All right? Because at one point they started at zero too. Hey, Hard Rock. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. Practice makes progress. Yes. Everybody starts at zero. So I want you guys to understand you all have an origin story. You're starting and it gets better over time, but you got to give it that time. You got to put in the work. You got to put in the effort. You got to do the hard things late at night and you're up late and you're wondering, what's all this for? It's not for nothing. So keep going. Advice on how you should go live and how long for no burnout. um well, for it to become like I was saying earlier, thank you so much for that greeting, heart. What I was saying earlier is that for you to do it, for it to count as a valid go live day, you need to go at least 60 minutes, 61 minutes. So it's over 60 minutes. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for your positivity. You're welcome, friend. Appreciate you. You got to be over 61 minutes or more. So that's the first thing. In the beginning, I would tell you if you can get to the point where you're doing like maybe a 30-day challenge, and in the beginning it's a little grindy because you're showing up, but you're trying to get that visibility. That's going to help you with the algorithm getting used to you, people knowing what you're talking about, your audience getting used to you. All those things will help. How many lives can you make to start to see more traction? How many lives can you make to see more traction? Like I said, do 30 days. 30 days. I have a 14-day challenge just to get you started. More viewers, for you to start seeing more viewers. Again, it's about what you're doing in those lives. It's about doing your research, talking to your target audience, saying the keywords for that target audience, showing up consistently at the same time, staying a little longer if you can. All of that factors in. So 30 days and you're progressively getting better, showing up. You're teaching TikTok that you're going to show up. You're teaching your audience that you're committed to the process and you're reliable and you're going to show up. So if you can, 30-day challenge, that's pretty much what I would say start, and you'll see the difference over time. Yeah. What equipment would you suggest for beginners? Thank you, Dula. Appreciate that. Thank you for the celebration. I appreciate that, y'all. Thank you for that. Um, my TikTok shop showcase my products. I normally pin them. A stand for your phone is essential. Something that your phone can be on is very important. Um, the microphone is important, but my phone is the microphone that you guys are listening to. It's not this one. This one is to YouTube. YouTube is using my this phone. Lighting is important. Yeah. I have this background, the sunset lamp. This is real. This is a real background. Um, so that's what I use, and then I have a clip-on light shining on me. So I'm using two different light features. Um, we're here to celebrate you, girl. Right? Thanks, friend. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. So yeah, so those are the things that I would use. Microphone, so lighting, sound, your stand for your phone, charger cord, second device with tapper would be good. That's something else I would recommend. So that you can have this type of setup too to support coming in your live and stuff. So yeah. All right, my dear friends. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Hey Brad, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much. I'm about to get off. I'll come back at the 4 o'clock. The 4 o'clock is gonna be a really faster live. It may be 90 minutes, between 60 and 90 minutes, because I do have the agency meeting. We do have a meeting before that. We're doing a retreat, y'all. The agency is doing a retreat where we are coming together in person. So there's a small cohort that's coming together. Um, my new friends in the agency, you guys are not, you guys will be invited to the next one, because we already closed out the registration. But it is actually this Friday. So this Friday we will be coming together in person. So I'm so excited for that. All of you are invited to join my live at 3 p.m. Central. Yes, parents, grandparents, caregivers of 12 K-12 kiddos. That's elementary, middle, and high schoolers. Okay, thanks, Dr. Lisa. You're welcome. Anybody else want to put their live time in the chat? Their topic, time, and live stream. Um, Topic, time, and time zone. Do you want to put that in the chat? Um, wow, really, Doc? You left me out. Hey, we closed the registration before you joined. We had closed it. We had closed it last month because we had to finalize the registration. So we had a lot of people say they were coming, and then when it actually came down to it, not everybody signed up. That's just fine. And so we're gonna do this first time out with a small group. It's gonna help us understand, ways we can improve it. But I'm excited about it. It's a good group. Behavior, welcome to the room, Behavior Talks. Sunday reset tonight. Sunday reset tonight at 9:30. This is Elle. She's part of the overthinking group. So if you are an overthinker, if you are an overthinker, this is who you want to connect with, right? If you are struggling with overthinking this process and you sitting back like, I don't get it, I don't understand, I'm nervous, I'm scared, I'm afraid, this is who you need to talk to. All right. She does the Sunday reset in her live. Hey, Behavior Talks. So definitely talk to her. She is gonna she's gonna get you into the mindset of an overthinker. So she's a overthinker herself, and she's gonna help you understand what overthinking has gotten her, has gotten you, and then ultimately how she has transformed her thinking now. And she's doing things, not that she's totally not an overthinker. She is still an overthinker, but she's a work in progress and she's transforming y'all. So just know you can be a work in progress too, but you just have to, he said at all. She ain't stopped it at all. But you can do this. Now I'm still a work in progress because I overthink too, y'all. I do. I do. I'm probably an overthinker in the sense that I will take action. But as you could tell, I'm one that will sit for a minute. I ain't changed my live time 10 to 4 every day for a year and a half. I did add some new lights. I did so the upgrades to the room that's happened. But just recognize that, sometimes you just gotta throw caution to the wind and just do it. All right. And don't overthink the process. Just get out there and do it. All right, my friends. Joyful, you said Joyful Asian Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6:30 Pacific time. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much. Dreams, Casey, you said the topic is literacy, preventing the school slide. I love that. So anybody else? Let me pin Dreams KC. She is going live at 3 p.m. Central. So she's going to live a little earlier. So if you are around 3 p.m. Central, she will be going live talking about literacy and making sure you don't have those kiddos, sliding down because they have been reading. Okay. So you want to make sure that they are reading and doing what they need to do to grow and improve. Patricia, welcome to the room. Joyful, let me pin you, friend. I'm not sure if we have any others. I'm gonna get off in a few minutes. So you guys are hearing my tap. My tapper is loud, ain't it? Lord, it got loud to me. It's like tit, 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 tit. Okay. So, all right, my dear friends, I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the watching, the likes, the shares, the comments. Thank you guys for all the gifting. Remember, practice makes progress. Hey, I imagery, friend. How you doing? Um, Practice makes progress. I don't want you to overthink. All right. I don't want you to think that you got to be perfect. All right. You don't have to be perfect. Thank you for that daily heart me. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you. Yanni, you're welcome. You're welcome. My friends who are messaging me. So really quickly, agency meeting. I'm gonna send an invite if you are in the agency. I will send that out so that way you guys can check and see if you got it. So that way we can meet at 6:30 tonight. So meeting is tonight. I'll send it out shortly. So if you didn't get it if you didn't get it by 1 o'clock, then you don't have it. Okay, that's how fast I'm about to send this. I'm about to send this in the next, hopefully, 5, 10 minutes. So if you don't have it by 1 o'clock, then you don't have it. All right. Don't overthink. Just do it. Make six. Win win. Welcome to the room, friend. All right. Appreciate you all. Thank you for the popular friend. Appreciate you all coming through. I will be back, like I said, at 4 p.m. Eastern. Thank you all for being here. Claim your points real quick if you haven't done that. I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank you. Oh, look at you leveled up just that quickly. Celebrating level 21. Awesome. So I will see you guys a little later. I appreciate you all coming through. I did 2 hours and 21 minutes. I'm not staying. I was gonna say I'm gonna stay, but I'm not staying. I'm not. I could have said 2 hours and a half, but I'm not staying. But I appreciate y'all. I just looked at the time. I was like, I'm not staying, but I'll see y'all later. All right, take care, friend. Thank you so much. Bye. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for the support. I will be back tonight at 4. So join me then, and we'll get to talking and chatting then. Appreciate all the support. And thank you all for being here. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure we remove people who are off topic. There we go.